Podcast Season 2 Season Finale, starring Alpha Omega Sin.
I really think that they need to have a complete box set of all the episodes of Captain Planet for me to buy right now with Captain Planet action figure and mullet wig. That's all. Oh, hi.
Yeah. The Sainted Magnus.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
You're fucking full of it.
Yeah, I know. Hello, fuckers. Time to get this last show of Season 2 finished.
That's right. And we got a very special guest today, a man who could destroy you all the way from the most hateful of islands, the British Isles. LarryBundyJr. Larry Bundy, who are you and what are you doing here?
What up, yo?
Yay!
Hello there.
Now, Larry, you're on YouTube with all of us, and tell us, what is it you do on YouTube?
Surprisingly, I do video gaming stuff. It's very
Oh.
interesting. Yeah, I know nobody else does
It's
it.
so
That's why
rare
so
we get someone on this show that's
Yes.
into video games.
God, yes. And
Yeah.
I basically do reviews on sort of really, really obscure British games that nobody's ever heard of, and various other stuff to appease to the mainstream because I'm shallow like that.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. And we appreciate that sort of content around here. Larry, thank you for joining us. We got a great big show. We're going to close off this great big season, a very full season, if you will admit, especially on this end of the microphone. We got a lot to talk about today. We're going to be recounting the repercussions of the 2012 Video Game Awards. We've got some sponsors this week. We've got a lot to talk about, and we're going to have a little Mega Man love because, as you know, if anybody can give out some Mega Man love, Alpha Omega Sin can do just that. We got a video game circle jerk. We got your questions, comments, concerns, all kinds of letters. We got all kinds of things because, you know, this is the last Hate-Bit podcast right before the holidays. So we're going to talk all about the holidays and how they've affected us and hopefully how they've affected you. So don't forget to leave us a little feedback downstairs in the space provided. Anyway, it is time for us to open it up. It's time for our discussion like we do every single week. And now we're talking about, yeah, you guessed it, the 2012 Video Game Awards. So welcome to the Hate-Bit Podcast 2012 VGA Damage Reports. For more, we go to either Sainted Magnus or Alpha Omega Sin because those are the guys that they want to laugh at this. And they're going to laugh at this right here, right now.
Right, so the VGAs, as we all know as gamers all over the show, that this is the most laughable award ceremony ever. And it's where celebrities go to try and get back on television for 2 hours of your life. Well, this year it was good old Samuel L. Jackson, it was, I believe. That's really done his street cred some good. So
Who the fuck is this asshole?
he was probably thinking, I'm in a room with all these nerds that make video games, and I'm the
Here's the
coolest
thing,
cat here.
The only way that it would be acceptable for him to show up is if he comes out with a gun in tow and has a jerry curl in a bitchin' black suit. That's the only way I'd be accepting of Samuel L. Jackson. And for every stupid fucking thing that is brought up on script or on teleprompter or anything like that, he puts a fucking slug in somebody's noggin. Then I'd be all for it. It'd be a great show then.
Most definitely.
And you will know my name is the Lord.
So let's get started here. Shall we have a laugh? Right. So, Game of the Year and Studio of the Year. Now, the reason why I said these both together is because The Walking Dead won it this year as Game of the Year, and Telltale Studios is Studio of the Year.
Wait, Telltale?
Telltale Games, yes.
The point and click guys?
The point and click guys that made the Hang on, they made the masterpiece that was Jurassic Park, the game.
The game.
The game.
Okay.
Insert Triple H reference here.
The game.
Game.
I fucked Stephanie McMahon, and I had lots of big-nosed children. It just made me very happy.
So there's your weekly wrestling reference for this week.
There
Best.
you go.
Here we go. Let's get on to the good stuff. Best Xbox 360 game. Have a guess.
Halo 4?
Halo 4, yes. Halo 4, the only Xbox exclusive game that we've had this year from bloody Microsoft, apart from Forza Horizon.
Well, you got Minecraft.
Minecraft, yeah, but that's on PC as well.
Console exclusive.
PC doesn't count.
Yes, fuck you, PC owners.
Dude, and then we're gonna have like an entire brigade of the PC master race storming the fucking gates with fucking tridents in hand,
Yeah.
just fucking like wailing bloody murder.
Keep on the Father period.
Oh,
Hey, they
shut
do
up.
what they fucking want, man. They can storm the castle, man. Castle Hate-Bit bends for no one.
So, best PS3 game, Journey.
Someday,
Wait, are
love
you-
will
Love
find
will
you.
find you.
I was expecting "Don't Stop Believing." I was expecting that at some point.
Hold on to this
Yeah.
feeling.
There we go.
Street lights, people. Oh.
Now for the Wii and Wii U game of the year.
The Wii U game of the year?
Yeah, best Wii game of the year.
Like,
So that doesn't sound all that surprising. Like, wow, man, that's money right there.
Best
Best
Wii and
Wii
Wii U
game,
game was Super Mario Brothers U.
Yes.
That game's been out 5 fucking minutes.
It's the same fucking game every time. That's
And
all. They just changed from Wii to U. That's all.
I wonder what they're going to call the next one. The Wii U 2.
You too.
You 2. It's a beautiful day.
Ah.
Now, here we go. Now we're getting to some. Now we're getting to the PC market here. They got XCOM Enemy Unknown. Basically a remake. Exciting stuff.
wait, hold on. You want to know what's kind of fucked up? And the one thing that isn't included in this whatsoever, and I think just everybody should acknowledge this, or somebody has already acknowledged it and said, what the fuck?
So what
Why
elephant
they
number?
don't ever mention Wii Game of the Year. Wii U gets its own fucking slot, and it's only been out for a short amount of time, but the Nintendo Wii itself doesn't get a fucking mention whatsoever, as if it never existed.
Well,
Least shit
Yeah,
shovel.
one of the best-selling consoles of all time. Yeah, that's not important.
Here's the thing. I mean, one of the main categories is RPGs, and the Wii is a relevant console, so because it is still getting releases, and the last story was released this year for it. How the fuck,
Xenoblade
how the fuck-
Chronicles was this year.
Yeah, that's the other thing I was going to mention. 2 of the better RPGs I played in fucking years, and not a fucking mention on the fucking
No.
VGAs. Like, you're killing me. If anybody out there is just like, oh man, the VGAs are totally relevant, I was really stoked for when I was gonna watch it because those commercials had Samuel Jackson as a baby. Get fucking killed. Just get killed by everything. Get stuffed into a fucking hamster wheel and tossed down a fucking
Get killed
hill.
on Blu-ray.
Yeah,
Oh,
get
we're
get
doing this
killed on
again.
UMD. Make it relevant again. Get killed on mini disc.
Right,
Ooh,
so
yeah.
so let's go through another couple of categories here. Right,
What else
best handheld and mobile game. Not interested.
Yeah.
At
At least it's not
No, what is
Angry
it?
Birds.
What is it? What is it? Okay, it is Sound Shapes by Sony Computer Entertainment.
Wait,
What the hell is that?
I
It's
don't
a game
know.
that saves sounds with shapes.
I don't.
No, it's not
Wait,
Angry
wait,
Birds.
They mashed mobile and portable game together?
No, it's best handheld mobile game they've mashed together.
Oh, okay.
Here,
handheld.
you know
Okay.
what? I'll at least give them credit for one thing. At least they didn't mention anything about Angry Birds because I just slit my throat and punched myself up through my head, decapitating
Really?
myself.
Well,
Hello?
no, they've Angry Birds has got
Hello?
another sequel. Well, it's a spin-off actually. And it's
Hello?
called
What the fucking
Bad
Star
Pigs.
Wars one?
Yeah, no, it's another one. Basically, it's called Bad Pigs,
Bad Piggy.
Bad Pigs.
Bad Piggies, or
What
whatever.
you
it's
gonna
called.
do?
And they got Angry Birds in Space, Angry Birds Star Wars, Angry Words.
Angry Words, yeah.
Angry Words, yeah.
Yeah, Bad Piggies it's called, and basically the premise of that game is to actually build vehicles where you roll them down a hill and they have to collect stars and get across the finishing line. It's pretty cool, actually. It's an interesting concept, but
So it's just Banjo Kazooie.
yeah, something like that. So let's move on. Best shooter. No, it's not Call of Duty. It's Borderlands 2. Yes, one of the best shooters of this year by
I'm
far.
seriously
I
surprised it
disagree,
didn't
I
go to
say-
Halo.
I say Far Cry 3 was better.
But obviously Far Cry 3 had only been out 5 minutes as well. But yeah, Mario
So
Wii U.
was Mario Brothers U.
Exactly. What else we got here? Best individual sports game. Not interested. Best team sports game. Not interested. Best driving game. Now this one made me laugh because there was Forza Horizon came out this year, and what do we get? Need for Speed Most Wanted. That game's horrible.
I
It's
bet you
basically a
that
new
was the only
Burnout.
one that they knew of.
It probably was.
Burnout Less Fun Edition, really.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, before we go any further, are they really putting any thought into this, or is this just some guy like 10 minutes to air looking shit up on his fucking iPhone?
I think that's what it is. Right, here we go.
It's like, okay, wait, okay, that game was popular. Okay, game of the year, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right.
So, best RPG. What do you think this one's got? Come on,
Skyrim.
It wouldn't be like a good game like, Last Story or Xenoblade Chronicles or something that's actually a fucking RPG, would it?
No, believe it or not, it's Mass Effect 3, which is now an action shooter.
Yeah.
What
So the game, so the sci-fi shooting game with a little bit of RPG elements thrown in for good measure to appease long-term fans is the RPG of the year. Goodness.
Oh, God. Thank
But
you.
they were like, these games have already sold. They don't need to make up these bullshit titles to sell them.
Oh, no. Best multiplayer
RPG.
game. Let's see, what would you expect this one to be normally? You'd expect it to be something like, I don't know, Call of Duty or Battlefield or Medal of Honor. Yeah, this year it is Borderlands 2 again, so they won a second. Thank God. Best fighting game. Now, what a year we've had for fighting games. We've had a right vintage year for fighting games.
I would, if I was going to pick, I would probably say either Persona 4 Arena or Blaze Blue. What is it? Continuum Shift.
Continuum Shift. Continuum Shift Extend, I think, was released this year, and then there was one on the Vita as well. What?
That's Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Well, they picked Persona 4 Arena.
Okay, well,
Give him a clap for that one. I'll give him.
Is that even out over here?
You're gonna give
It's
them
not out over here yet, but
give them the clap.
The clap.
I'm still disappointed with that game because it's only based off of the most popular Persona game because nobody seems to give a shit about the first or second one or even a third one anymore. It's really weird.
Yep.
Really weird.
Here's another one for Telltale Games with The Walking Dead. They won Best Adapted Video Game. So I'm guessing that's adapted from a TV show, which is pretty cool.
Or comic.
Or comic. So they've done quite well with that one.
Admittedly, that one I won't really argue with, just because it is true. The fucking Walking Dead game was really, really, really well done. And as a matter of fact, tomorrow I'm going to get the PS3 version. It comes with the omnibus for The Walking Dead.
Oh, the big collector's edition. Have you gone for that one?
Yeah, well, I wanted to get the Walking Dead books for a while now, and as soon as I heard that was announced, I was like, cool, I can kill two birds with one stone. So just get them in one fell swoop.
Might as well. Unboxing.
More than likely.
God.
That's what they'll be saying in the comments later. Best independent game, Journey, by that game company. I like their imaginative game company name there. What else we got? Best graphics, Halo 4. Best song in video game, Cities by Beck. Whatever that is.
Because Grand Theft Auto's not out this year.
That Grand Theft Auto always has a good soundtrack regardless. Right, best human male performance. Now, this one's another one for Borderlands 2, and that is Damon Clark as Handsome Jack. Handsome Jack is such one of the biggest douchebags you've ever met in a video game, and you just, by the end of the game, you really want to put a shotgun round in his face.
And that means the motherfucker did a good job.
And the guy did fantastic. I hope they do more with the character. Probably like a spin-off game or something.
And I want to go...
Cyborg.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Larry.
I said I'd probably bring him out as a cyborg if he's that popular.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
I want to go and throw one thing in. The fucking best soundtrack for this year is Double Dragon Neon. Fuck everything else. Double Dragon Neon, best fucking gaming soundtrack this year, easily. I don't even have to think about that.
Max Payne 3 was awesome.
Max Payne 3 is awesome.
Yeah, actually, that we were talking about that yesterday. It does have a very bitchin' soundtrack, and I have to admit, me and Larry were talking about that, and also it's got this real cool John Carpenter vibe during certain segments. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I'd still go Double Dragon Neon, because that fucking soundtrack gave me a stiffy and then some. It's just amazing.
Oh, yeah. Now, just keeping this thing on track, let's get through these last few. Best human female, Melissa Hutchinson for Clementine.
Best human female, yes.
Best human female performance. Clementine, and that was Melissa Hutchinson who played her. See, I'm sorry, I've just butchered your name. For the Walking Dead game. That's another one for the Walking Dead. And actually, speaking of them, they won Best Downloadable Game as well. Best Social Game. You Don't Know Jack by Jellyvision Games. Who the fuck is I Don't Know Jack?
It's a game show.
Ah,
It's
right.
a game show game. Multiplayer game.
Ah,
It's only
It's a
been
game show,
around
game
since
show,
the
game show,
mid-90s,
game
so you might not have heard of it.
fair enough. Best DLC was Dawn Guard for the Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
Yes. Best DLC, Horse Armor for Skyrim.
Horse Armor for Skyrim. Nice. Most anticipated game. Well, I mentioned this before, and that was Grand Theft Auto 5. Are we excited for Grand Theft Auto 5, people?
We are, yes.
I wonder if what the comments are going to say. Yeah, so that's pretty much most of the categories read out there that are relevant. Bring on next year's VGAs, do you think?
I would no.
I'd be really surprised if they bother.
Well, I think Bioshock's probably going to get a few awards next year.
No, that's if they ever get around to releasing it. It's just been recently pushed back again.
It was only till March. It's not too far.
No.
I don't mind how much they push it back because I'm patient, and I would rather them have a extremely polished game than to bring out a fucking broken cripple game that needs patched 37 times before I get the game to work half as good as they said it would.
That's true. That is very true. Chaos, what do you think of half of them?
Yeah, those were some games, all right.
You can definitely tell he was listening there, folks.
Oh no! I mean, I was just,
Riveting.
I'm just enthralled right now with whatever it is that you said.
It's a shame there's no
With
Max Payne
words.
at all.
Words
in this.
have him enthralled, by the way.
Yeah.
Many words.
Anyway,
Yes.
get on with the show.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that was quite an opener right there, Mr. Magnus. And yeah, Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, how we miss him.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's time for the
R.I.P. Poor sir. R.I.P.
it's time for the Hate-Bit Cunt Bag.
Yay!
That's right. This week, the Hate-Bit Cunt Bag is brought to you by the official Hate-Bit Brazier. That's right, the Hate-Bit Brazier, the official over-the-shoulder boulder holder of the Hate-Bit podcast. And we got mail right here, and we have to ask you, please drop us a line at hatebitpodcast@gmail.com if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that at all. We'd also appreciate it if you drop us a line at our Facebook page. You can find all those links down there in the section provided, as some people in Britain refer to as the doohickey. Go ahead and check it out down there, and let us know what you think. We thank you for following us. Anyway, our first piece of mail comes to us from Eric Salazar here at hatebitpodcast@gmail.com. Eric says, "Hey guys, I love your podcast." Well, you should, god damn it. He says, "I hear it during school. It helps my day pass by. Thank you all. Oh, thank you all. Keep being..." This is another example. Kids, please use your punctuation. Otherwise, it makes me sound like an asshole.
Yeah, but he just says, I listen to this at school. It just goes to show that he's not learning.
This goes to show, exactly. If you're not paying attention in school, he won't learn these things. Eric, do your school. We're on YouTube all the time. It's okay. Anyway, he says, keep being metal. Well, we'll do everything we can. He says, my question is for Sainted Magnus. What is your favorite Dragon Ball Z game? Mine is DBZ Budokai 3. And what is your DBZ Saga? What is your
Ooh, right. Alpha could join in on this one, actually, because he's just as much of a DBZ fan as I am.
All right, well, tell me all about the DBZ. I'm not one to judge, so tell Eric Salazar what you think.
Well, for Dragon Ball Z games, I'm going to go with Tenkaichi 3 because it's got the nice mixture of characters and actual content for the price of the game. Budokai 3, yeah, it's fantastic. You can fly around and collect Dragon Balls and stuff like that, but it's the fighting style I'm not particularly keen on. Favorite saga, I'd have to go with Android into Cell Saga because it's just perfect. It's just got your right amount of over-the-top power-up sequences, plus it's got Cell. and Cell's fantastic. He's one of the best villains in the entire franchise, I think.
Oh yeah.
Plus, they seem to spawn a lot of the movies from that era as well. If you've noticed, like Goku's always got his, throughout the whole of the Dragon Ball Z sagas, he has the orange gi with the fucking belt on, but he has the wrap instead of the belt hanging down, and he doesn't have the badges on. So you can always tell how far into the timeline they've gone. So those are my favourites. So Alpha, your turn. Go for it.
For games, anything from the Budokai Tenkaichi series, because I noticed that's the one that I literally got wrapped up into, and the Legacy of Goku games, because I always thought Dragon Ball Z would make one of the best RPGs ever, and it always just confused the shit out of me why we don't have any over here. As for the best in the series, I like the Cell Saga a lot. I personally think the Cell Saga is the last great saga that they had in DBZ. That's just my opinion. But my favorite is probably the Frieza Saga, because they had pretty much the entire main cast still intact on DBZ, carried over from regular ass Dragon Ball. And it was the first time you got to see Super Saiyan. There was a lot of suspense and a lot of shit build up and everything, and there was a lot of firsts throughout that entire series. And Jesus Christ, I've never gone to school so many times saying, "Man, I can't wait until Goku's done doing that move." And then when I go home, he might do it, and then 2 weeks in, I'm like, I think he's about to go and drop that spirit bomb. It's gonna be great. So it's weird. I was still interested in it the entire time, and so were all my friends. But yeah, those would be my picks for DBZ stuff. Mr. Bundy, do you fancy the Dragon Ball anime or games or anything of that sort of
I think my favourite one is really old school. I really like the second one on the Super Nintendo or Famicom.
The Super Butoden.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I think it's because it was the first one I played. It's the one I really enjoyed. And I love the whole two-leveled, two-tiered fighting arena as well.
Mm.
And the fact you had secret, super special finishing moves in that, you had to pull off Street Fighter style and things like that. Really used to play hours and hours of that.
Oh.
But I think I agree with you, and I think the Cell Saga is my favourite.
I think it's because it's just so diverse, that one. It's everybody becomes a fucking Super Saiyan in it. They have bloody 4 Super Saiyans in one bloody saga. It's crazy.
It's still a really good saga, and also that was like the apex for Gohan. On every front. And I swear I think it made me more sad, because I expected Gohan to go on and precede fucking Goku and Vegeta and everybody else and become the man. And then he became the Super Saiyaman and became a complete and utter fucking dork.
I didn't like...
He got married, didn't he? So.
Yeah, he was basically a fucking low budget Power Ranger with a fucking turban and shit. And I was like, dude, you gotta go. With your Mr. Popo gear, get the fuck out of here. This shit ain't working.
He kind of annoys me, especially when you use him in fighting games. It's just like, why am I playing as this fucking dork? It's like, why?
Yeah, and keep in mind, it's got to be pretty bad if you have video game and anime nerds like us calling something a dork. That means you've dug below rock bottom and made it your grave.
Why is Mr. Satan always so powerful in these games as well?
He is overpowered, but some of his moves are fucking funny. One of my favorite moves that he does, he gives his opponent I think it gives him a parcel that's a bomb, and you just see him carrying in the corner and pressing a button where it goes boom. Some of his moves are crazy. And he has a rocket pack, for fuck's sake. That is just pure awesome in a nutshell.
Agreed.
Gotta love rocket packs. All right, what's your worst character, do you think? Besides Gohan Saiyaman. Chaozu. It's a Pokemon. Sorry,
I just every time I still remember the first time I saw him or her. I don't know what the fuck sex it is, but I just went, that's real. You're serious? This thing fights? Why the fuck is there a midget mime hanging out with all these kick-ass Z fighters? I don't get it. Like, can someone explain this to me? Why is TN carrying it around? Like, does he just like stick it to it sometimes? Like, is it just easy prey? I don't get it. It's confusing and I hate it. So yeah, that's like the worst possible character. I'd rather play as a fucking Cyberman than Chaozu. It's just fucking garbage. Silly.
My worst character in terms of the whole franchise, I'd have to say Poir, that fucking flying cat.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what's the point of that thing? It's like, he flies around and he just goes, or she, whatever the fuck it is. It's I know it's supposed to be a cat and it's just annoying. All right, here's one. Favorite Super Saiyan form?
Oh man. Are we allowed to use the fusion versions?
If you want.
I would go with just Vegeta and Goku fused together, either either version of them, whether it's Vegeta in control or Goku in control, because both of them look cool as fuck and just badass in general. I like those a lot.
I've always liked Super Saiyan 3 Goku because it just looks so badass.
Yeah, but he had no eyebrows. It was strange.
I know. But
he had like mega brow going on.
I know, he's like, "Rrr." But it's still cool. So, Chaos, do your job.
I've been doing my job. I'm letting you, buy me time.
Well, we buy you enough time.
You think there's not a strategy to this? I swear.
Stave off his laryngitis for another week.
See? There you go. We got more mail here coming to us at hatebitpodcast@gmail.com, and this one comes from xcloudsilentx@gmail.com, and he says, "Hey guys,
hey,
you guys are great, and I love your podcast. I listen every week," and he trails off. He just leaves it there. Oh, he says, "Alpha Omega Sin, I've watched you for quite a while now, and I would like to understand why do you hate Metroid Other M? Question mark. P.S. You are great."
Let's see. Reasons why I hate it. Because number one, just the announcement that Team Ninja was going to be taking over a Metroid style game had me absolutely buzzing with excitement, because when I thought of Ninja Gaiden, I thought Ninja Gaiden Black on Xbox, and it's like the pinnacle of action games, with the exception of Devil May Cry and Bayonetta games. It just absolutely amazing, frantic paced action, and furiously difficult. So I was expecting that to translate pretty well over into Metroid. It didn't. And then the narrative in Metroid, basically, you have a whole bunch of people telling the world's most badass bounty hunter what to do, and then she looked weak throughout the entire thing, and I really thought for the most part that the control fucking sucked. I couldn't really grasp how they fucked up the control, considering that the Metroid Prime series, which is all first person, everybody thought was going to suck, but it translated really well into a platforming series. If they did it right, how couldn't you, being an action enthusiast fucking development team? They just fucked up on every single front. The only thing that was even half decent was some of the boss fights and the graphics. That's about it. Other than that, I thought it was a complete fucking waste. And if you don't believe me, then ask all the fucking bargain bins that Metroid Other M ended up in within a fucking week and a half. So there you go.
Yep.
Apparently you're not paying attention, because Target is still selling it for like $50.
I love when, well, that's okay. You can fucking go out to Walmart. They've got like some disturbingly old games. I'm talking like they had Metal Slug 4 and 5 for PS2 for $50 there. I was like, you still have PS2 games? This is fucking amazing.
I was at Fry's Electronics and they still have PS2 games. It was amazing.
Yeah, I love when they still have that stuff.
Oh yeah, it's just great, isn't it? I started playing Metroid Other M, in the last few days, seriously, just to see if I can convince myself to buy Ninja Gaiden 3 or Razor's Edge for the Wii U. And I'm playing through this game, and now I recognize your gripes, Alpha Omega Sin, and I was playing through it, and you're playing a fucking Ninja Gaiden game. There's no two ways about it. Yep. You were playing a Ninja Gaiden game with a fucking Metroid skin over it. And, it's not that bad. It's the controls are really wonky, and you got to really kind of get into it, and you got to really want to play this game. It's not going to come to you. But one thing I have noticed when you're talking about the storyline, I'd always been curious as to what you were talking about and what you were describing. And I was sitting through the first few minutes of the movie, and I'm like, oh, what's he talking? Oh.
Yeah.
Just suddenly I feel like I'm watching original programming from the Lifetime Network.
Except for now it's like Lifetime and Sci-Fi come together and have a really
exactly.
ugly
It's like a Sci-Fi Channel presentation on the Lifetime Network. It's for me. Now this is interesting because I've told Sainted Magnus one thing. He says, "Why are you such a Nintendo fan?" I said, "Because Nintendo has something for everything, and now it's official. This is the first Nintendo chick flick, and." I just, the whole time I'm watching the first, there's a lot of cutscenes in this game.
I think they took a leaf out of Metal Gear Solid then.
I think they did. I mean, there's just a whole bunch, and I won't let you skip. And I'm sitting there watching this, and the only thing I keep thinking with, like what's going on with, I don't want to blow the story for anybody, but like the story between Samus Aran and Adam Malkovich, and I was like, is this a kissing book? Because I really get this feeling there's going to be kissing and humping. They're going to cut to some humping anytime now. This is like a movie with Valerie Bertinelli in it or something.
Dude, see, the thing that made me sad is, keep in mind, on Super Nintendo, you have Super Metroid. You on Game Boy Advance, you have Metroid Fusion, which I consider like a borderline survival horror game, because that game is fucking terrifying sometimes when the fucking evil Samus suit starts coming after you and you're just like, dear fucking god. And then the Metroid Prime series is just amazing, especially if you manage to get the trilogy on Wii. All these great Metroid games, there's tons of them. And then this one, it's the only Metroid game I never fucking finished. The only one, because I was like, I'm done. Like, the game was only a couple of dollars. I gave it a fair shot. I can't do it. Sometimes that's just how it is. But yeah, I'm hoping that they do right and get the Metroid Prime people back in the saddle, because they knew what they were doing. Plain and simple.
It'll be interesting to see if they make a Prime game for the Wii U, because I think
they're working on a new Star Fox game at the moment for the Wii U.
Are they? Yes.
Ooh.
I like that idea.
I like that a lot. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well.
As I was saying, it'll be interesting to see what they do with the gamepad for for scanning things. Because if on Metroid Prime, as we all know, you scan a lot of shit. So it'll be interesting to see what you scan on that game with the Wii U pad. So
there you go.
That's all right.
We'll see what all kinds of new stuff's coming out. It's going to be a big year coming up. I just have a feeling. Anyway, that's going to do it for the Hate-Bit Cut Bag, and we'll see you next season with a Hate-Bit Cut Bag. It was also brought to you this week by the Hate-Bit Brazier. That's right, the official over-the-shoulder boulder holder of the Hate-Bit podcast. And now it's time to get on with the show, because we're already a little ways in. Something we got to talk about that seems relatively important. This kind of showed up in the news rotation a little bit here. Apparently, the team that built 007 Legends has been completely fired. Did anybody else hear about that one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Obsessive.
And I know I'm not really surprised. That just seems to be kind of the way things are going. But one thing I wonder, and hopefully maybe we can have a short discussion about it, is this the future of the AAA games? You just, if you don't strike gold, you're fucking out of here. That's a very dangerous notion, I think.
Dude, look at. Go ahead, Larry.
I said I think Eurocom really painted themselves into a corner more than anything, because throughout their history, all they've been is ports and licenses. They've never developed any of their own original titles over the years. In fact, they pretty much made every single James Bond game not made by Rare in the last 25 years. Even James Bond Jr. on the NES they made. And like I said, they haven't got anything yes, and it's a really good game as well. You should play it. They made James Bond
James Bond Jr. That was... Whew, you took me way back there just for a second.
Yes, they made... Anyhow, yeah, like I said, they never had anything to call their own to build up on. So their lifeline was hoping to get the next... license thrown towards them. They had nothing to build on their own, which is really one of their own problems. But it is a shame that they've gone.
I
It
don't
is-
feel
it's-
bad
it's-
anytime a studio goes under, period. Just because, I mean, nobody ever takes into account, but like, just imagine, it's a big creative process that people really get enveloped into. Just imagine you put all your work, all your ideas, all your struggles, all these hours into making something. You finally get to see your vision realized. You get it put out there, and then you're given a fucking pink slip right afterwards, and it's like, well, fuck, I thought this was going to be that dream job. You get to brag to all your friends. I'm working in the game industry. I made a pretty good game, but now it's like development costs are so fucking extraordinarily high. The only way that you can make a fucking game like even half decent is by having some people come along and be like, yeah, we got a fucking budget that's close to $1 million. There you go. It's a shame, man.
But this is the thing. Everybody's getting, anybody that's making a game now gets the budget of a fucking blockbuster fucking movie now.
Yeah.
Half the time they are just fucking one big long fucking cutscene.
That's why all these companies have started doing Kickstarters and stuff like that now, aren't they? So,
Yeah, they're trying to raise the money legitimately in a nicer way.
The thing is, with a lot of the fucking Kickstarter stuff, like I had a conversation about potential Shenmue 3. And the thing is, I don't mind if the Kickstarter, say you go and pony up some cash up front, if they make their goal, the money that you gave them pays for your copy of the game. Then I'm fine with that. That's absolutely fucking cool. I don't like when they expect a double dip. They're like, okay, we want money. Okay, we met our goal. Now it's going to be out in stores on said date and pay again. Obviously that would be really shitty to go and even attempt, but some people would do it just because they are that diehard. But as it stands right now, it's just come to that point. Back in the day, they could churn out plenty of games, and it didn't cost a whole lot because you only needed like a team of 4 people to program an 8 or even 16-bit game. And nowadays it's like you need a team of at least like 40 plus people in a budget that's 6 figures. It's just it's fucking disturbing. The indie market not so much, but with the main console market, that is how it is, and it fucking blows.
Yeah, we need to actually get brought that back down to ground zero and just bloody say like, yeah, make a game for a couple of £1,000 or.
Well, we're going to have to sooner or later, isn't it? Because nobody's be able to afford any games.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they're starting to charge bloody 60 quid for a fucking downloadable game.
And the games aren't getting any better.
No.
Well, that's down to hardware more than software, really, isn't it? They come to the really limits of console generation, and they're sort of stuck. They're not going to make it better.
But even so, you look at the powerful consoles they have to work with now. There's not really any further they can go. I mean, you could, but then you're just looking at the texturing of mud, and that how much fun that is.
Well, no, I had a question on Twitter recently. Somebody asked me, what do you think of the Grid series of games? And I'm like, yeah, it's a good racing game series, but at the end of the day, you're just looking at a fucking grey racing game. Because the whole game is just grey.
But, that is getting sad, though, that all these big, it seems, is it going to be that way across the board? Who's going to continue to make these games for us?
Who's going to continue buying them if they start getting too expensive?
That, too. Who's going to buy them,
I know all the Call of Duty drones are going to still keep buying bloody Call of Duty games for the next 20.
I don't know. I think that's going to fall off, too.
Apparently, Black Ops 2 didn't do as well as previous COD games.
Well, that's okay. Modern Warfare 3 didn't do as good as Modern Warfare 2. Black Ops 2 didn't do as good as Black Ops 1. And slowly, it just keeps declining. And to be honest, I'm fucking happy. Because, frankly, everybody needs to start focusing on some of the other games that are out. There isn't one fucking game. Okay, it's not just Call of Duty, I swear, but that's all that people want to go and talk about. You need to start hyping up all these other games and telling your fucking friends about them, or else diversity will be a thing of the past.
I remember a couple of years ago, Activision released Singularity. It was absolutely fantastic first-person shooter, but they gave it no press whatsoever.
Oh, yeah, dude, that game was great.
Yeah, it was an awesome game. And nobody bought it. And it's just because it's either Call of Duty or nothing for Activision.
Who's banging?
Yell Chaos gets quiet.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but no, I do. I agree about Singularity. That's one of those games where a lot of people are like, well, I'm fed up with first-person shooters. But there's actually cool first-person shooters out there. It's just that
You
the
don't buy 'em.
market for it is so stagnant. You know, you get fucking 2 Call of Duty games per year. You get Battlefield games that are trying to keep up with it. You have a fucking Medal of Honor games now cropping up there trying to be like a Spec Ops game trying to be like those. It's all the same exact game at the end of the fucking day, just a different texture put here and there.
It's either in space or modern combat.
Yeah, it's like, you know, another one that I liked a lot was Bulletstorm. That game was
yes.
fucking fun, and it was actually pretty damn funny, and it, you know, I hate to fucking say it, but it's what Duke Nukem Forever should have been, on pretty much every front. And the game was absolutely amazing, really imaginative, a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I never got to try the multiplayer because Epic Games apparently doesn't understand how the fuck you do online multiplayer at all when it comes to matchmaking, but the single player mode was just all I needed. Played through the game, beat it twice now, and enjoyed the living shit out of it. Did it get any sales? Not really.
They were concentrating on Medal of Honor, weren't they? Putting all the investment into that.
No, it was
Well, Epic Games, I think they're the
No,
ones
not
that
Epic
make
Games.
those
Well,
work.
it was an EA published title, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, an EA really wanted to concentrate on.
I mean, to be honest, I was just happy that Electronic Arts even thought about putting it out, because it was just like with Brutal Legend and Shadows of the Damned. You know, as much as everybody dogs EA, which I do quite a bit too, but they have put out some games that really weren't the type of titles that are like, oh man, this is guaranteed fucking gold mine success. And they put them out anyway. But, you know, the Singularity, Bulletstorm, 2 very fine examples of games that just should have done a fuck ton better and unfortunately didn't.
It's a shame.
It is. And, you
It
know,
is an
those are
awful
the kind of
shame.
studios that are going to end up going away. You know, they come up with something creative and awesome, and it's like, yep, the game didn't get put out there for everybody to gobble up, so no sales for you. The development team goes away, and you never get to see more stuff like that because other studios are afraid to even bother because it didn't do well, and look what happened to the team. So, domino effect, and then some.
So it looks like no more James Bond games for a while.
Well, not from
Yeah.
Eurocom.
Not from Eurocom, no.
Not from Eurocom anyway.
Palm.
Well, and you know, it seems like we're not be seeing too many James Bond films soon either.
No. No, Skyfall's been pretty popular.
Has it been? Because I've been getting mixed reports on it.
I've heard good things so far, so...
You notice neither of us have actually got up and gone to see it.
Not yet, no. I'm waiting for
I'm
it.
waiting for it to come out on Blu-ray, but it's not out until July, I've heard.
Oh.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
that's
going to
terrible.
really buy a Blu-ray in summer.
You've got a PS3.
No, I mean, I'm
Oh,
really
oh.
going to buy a Blu-ray in summer.
Well, yeah.
Yay!
I was hoping to be out for Christmas, you see, hopefully.
That way you could give it to yourself because you're that kind of
Yes.
person.
Yeah.
See, you classy guy right here on the Hate-Bit podcast. Anyway, Alpha Omega Sin, are you still awake?
No,
See,
I'm dead.
now you're a Mega Man fan, aren't you?
So I guess it's an okay series.
Yeah. So what's this
Only
all
Rob
about?
was here.
What's this all about with the Street Fighter across Mega Man? What's that all about?
It's a fan-made game. A fan from Singapore was making a Mega Man crossover game with Street Fighter characters in place of the Robot Masters that normally are at the end of each stage. You know, Dr. Wily makes them and blah, blah, blah. Well, now it's Street Fighter characters, all in 8-bit, just like the recent Mega Man 9 and 10. And a fan was making this from the ground up, like a lot of people who make ROM hacks and things of that nature. Well, he actually approached some of the people at Capcom community website who were at EVO 2012, and he showed the game off, and, you know, they got the word out to the people at Capcom, and they said, yeah, go ahead with it. So, you know, he continued making the game and everything, got some more people on board with it because it got a lot more recognition and started taking off, and basically going to be putting out the game on the 17th. So on 17th of this month, you can go to the website, go download a game, and the trailer for it just looked fucking amazing, like in every way. Granted, it's not actually produced or developed by Capcom or anything, and it's just a fan-made game, but there's been plenty of like ROM hacks and random just fucking games made that were really cool. Like I'd mentioned the Doom 2 mod that is the Mega Man inspired one, and it works really, really well. You'd be surprised. Like Mega Man works super well in a first person shooter environment. So yeah, that's coming out, and it's just, I don't know, it looks like a lot of fun despite the odd thing of having Street Fighter characters in the game, which just threw a lot of people off. But yeah, I like it.
Can't wait. Can't wait to try it. It's out in 5 days' time, believe it or not.
And it's free.
And it's free!
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the one major thing I forgot about. Yeah, it doesn't cost diddly shit. You go download it. It's its own thing. And that, you can't complain about a free game that's just made by fans who are like, I love this series so much, I'm going to put this out. The worst thing that happens is you waste a couple minutes of time, right click, delete, it's gone. Okay, there you go. Never have to deal with it again. So I'm definitely going to be downloading it on that day and playing the living shit out of it because, yeah, I'd liked everything I've seen so far. Nothing but gushing about this game.
I can't wait to play it myself.
Now, Alpha Omega said there was another fan-made Mega Man game you were showing me. What was that one?
Yeah, actually, I'm going to pull it up right here. Basically, it's the unofficial Mega Man 25th anniversary fan game. The thing is, there's only like 2 stages done in this, but they looked pretty damn cool, to be honest. Like the one, it's like Bioman. Yeah, I believe it's Bioman. And the stage has like a whole bunch of stuff having to do with like, it looks like nuclear waste, pretty much. And the stage design in general looks really fucking cool. And they had another one. I can't remember. It might have been Prism Man. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. I really can't, so I do apologize. But it just looked really cool. And this is another game that's going to be coming out. And it's ironic because there's the crossover game, there's this one, and there's even a third one called Mega Man Infinity. And I've been following that on the actual Facebook page of it, just seeing the development cycle of it. And it's pretty cool because they get, feedback from people. What do you want to see change? What do you think could be better? They have people play testing the stuff and just, giving their input and stuff. And it's really cool to see stuff like that. It's just a shame that fans are putting forth all this effort, time, and, Capcom still hasn't given us the past 3 Mega Man games that they fucking canned. So hopefully this is a wake-up call for them since they're celebrating the 25th anniversary.
But that's the thing, they don't seem to want to recognise Mega Man anymore, which is a shame. It really is. It's an absolute shame.
I just don't really get why. I don't know if they just see it as something like, well, this isn't a viable fucking franchise to be able to go and make money off of, which is pretty silly when you have 100,000 people get together and say, we want this one game that you were going to give us and then got rid of. But apparently that wasn't enough. Like, it's bad when they acknowledge it, say, fuck you. I mean, I want to hope for the best. It's just kind of hard to hope for the best whenever the last 3 games get canceled, but I don't know. Maybe this is the beginning of them turning over a leaf, or maybe this is Jim just appeasing fans. I have no fucking clue. All I know is I'm just going to wait it out and see what the fuck happens, like everybody else.
Yeah, so hopefully it won't, hopefully this fan-made game is going to be fantastic. And same with the other games you've mentioned. I hope they do really well, personally.
I mean, if it gets downloaded a whole bunch and they see that, then they'll know, yeah, wow, there is a lot of people who want to go and pick these up. And again, it's kind of hard to argue with something that's free. But if it does do well, maybe they'll actually give the fucking guy a job, which I think would probably be one of the coolest things to come out of this. If somebody puts in all that effort and time and is that creative and makes all this stuff on his own, and has the idea, and it gets this much recognition, this much, fucking news running around about it, then, yeah, maybe you want to give him a job so he keeps making stuff like this for you, since apparently nobody else is going to. And, Kenji, he's not with the company anymore, so that ain't happening.
No, Kenji Inafune. Sorry, man.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Yeah,
but it's always nice when people get their games. I think there's a terrible shortage of games now.
Yeah, we seem to have a drought A lot of people will disagree with that.
It seems to be, well, it depends. It depends, really.
Larry, what do you think, mate?
I think it's good that they're endorsing people making fan-made games of these. I mean, you hear horror stories. This guy spent about 4 or 5 years making a 3D remake of Chrono Trigger, and the second, just before he was about to release it, Square Enix just pulled the plug on it and sent him a cease and desist. So the fact that Capcom are actually promoting fan-made games is absolutely fantastic.
Well, truth be told, they've got nothing else to promote, so they might as well.
Well, there's always Dark Boy 2 to prey on. So.
That was
like, hey, you know, we didn't do this, but give us credit anyway.
I made this.
I inspired him to make this entire game. Well, what did you do? Well, I put on my tie this morning.
Yes, I got an email saying, look at this.
I got an email, had an espresso this morning, and game. So there you go. Anyway, you know what it's time for, Mr. Magnus?
Halftime?
No, it's time for your favorite part, the video game Circle Jerk. Video game Circle Jerk, our very last one, the last one for Season 2 and the last one for 2012. Oh boy, it's been a great big year. What games you been playing lately, Saint and Magnus?
Well, I've been hammering Max Payne 3 recently. It's a really, really good game. And I'm going to go out on a limb and actually say this is heading towards my game of the year. It's been that good so far. And if graphically it looks beautiful, the shooting on it's fantastic. And there's some little touches I like with it as well. For example, you can carry around two sidearms and a rifle. And the way he carries the rifle, he carries it actually in his hand, in one hand, whilst running around. And it's just those little things about that game I like so far. Recently I've been playing a lot of Resistance games. I've just finished Resistance 3. I also picked up recently Resistance Retribution, which I put in my PSP this afternoon and been bouncing around on that for a bit. And actually I found that quite fun. So yeah, that's what I've been pretty much playing around with recently. I'm going to pass the baton on to Chaos.
Well,
You sound.
I've been playing.
You sounded like Hugh Grant then.
I was a great bad boy. You know, capital. Make this podcast just a little more British. I've been getting down on the Wii U, actually, having a real good time. A lot of people have been asking me how I like it. I enjoy it thoroughly. It's quite good.
You need to go buy Tank, apparently.
Apparently I do. I'll get it when it's $7 at Best Buy.
Because it's reduced from $7.
I know. It seems like a great game and everything, but I'm not paying full price for that game. But I've been getting down on Nintendo Land is a blast. There's no two ways about it. Nintendo Land is great. And, yeah, take that. And New Super Mario Brothers U, I don't have the power to give it a video game award, but...
what award would you give it?
No, it's great. I give it a solid. It's a solid 8, you know. But you don't give awards to games that have been out for like 12 seconds. You should know better than that.
Oh, I know that.
And then there's been a whole bunch of F-Zero on the Super Nintendo going around my house lately, and Donkey Kong Country 2. We've been doing a lot of that too. Yeah, and just trying to tear through. I'm actually getting into that habit, you know, because the console generation is coming to an end, so we're going to be able to pick up games from the most recent generation really cheap very soon. So
yes, you've got to be careful which one's going to be a super rare, valuable one that you always.
It always seems it plays out that way, doesn't it? And it's bullshit. It's always one who's like, yeah, you know, we saw it for like $9 over here, and then you look on eBay, $3,000. Wait a minute, what happened? Oh, you know, some guy set the entire warehouse on fire, and now there's only like 6 of them left. Oh, well, fuck, man.
I'll tell you what happened, you blinked. That's what seems to happen. You blink and the price has gone up fucking 10 quid.
No kidding, right? Larry, what have you been all about lately?
This week I've been mostly playing Skyward Sword on my Wii U. Because that's one of the reasons I bought a Wii U, is I could get it on HD. You know, I thought it'd be nice looking at it upscaled, but it doesn't. The Wii U looks shit with upscaled Wii games.
I noticed that Skyward Sword.
They're not designed that way. They're not designed for that.
Well, I
don't
thought
know,
they were.
The colors looked washed out, I thought.
It does, yes. It's just more of a.
Well, I kind of relegate it to the way that ordinary DS games look on the 3DS. It doesn't look bad, but it just doesn't look great.
Well, I think it's Shigsy getting in a bit of a mood that nobody liked the design of Wind Waker, and him trying to do a compromise with them because everybody liked the look of Twilight Princess, the look of the characters in that. So he's trying to do a compromise of the sort of cel-shaded look of.
Well, I think that's what a Skyward Sword looks like. Twilight Princess, if they took away oil paints and just said, "Here, pastel."
Yeah.
Or actually, it was drawn with really good quality crayons.
Yes, it's super deluxe Crayola.
Super deluxe Crayola. You want the sharpen in the back, yes.
Yeah, so other than that, I am been playing Far Cry 3.
How are you enjoying Far Cry 3?
I am. It's really, really good. I think it's one of the best open sandbox first-person shooters I've played for years. Absolutely, because a lot of people won't buy it because how badly Far Cry 2 was. A lot of people don't like.
What format do you have?
360.
You have it on the 360.
Yes.
So you'd recommend it on the 360?
Well, I would do because I haven't played it on the other formats, but.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I would recommend it. Yes, and if you go online, always bring a sniper rifle with you because nobody else uses any other weapon. Everybody fucking snipes in that game.
Yeah, because as we all know, close quarters combat is.
Well, it's one hit kills. It's one hit kills a sniper rifle.
Yeah, I really go to a battlefield full of soldiers with a fucking sniper rifle and shoot them at close range.
Yes. No
I fucking hate snipers. I do, with every fiber of my being. It's like, all right, it's time to go. Them and campers. It's like, all right, let's go and play this action game where we go and lay down or sit in a corner and wait. Just a fucking excitement and fun there, let me tell you. Rousing good time. Everybody is a fucking sniper on one map, so it's just like, oh, I can't wait to see somebody just rustling around in the bush. Maybe, I think.
Yeah,
maybe somebody's crawling somewhere. Oh, this will be awesome.
Well, the best part is when a bunch of these fucking jackoffs wind up having tunnel vision for the rest of their lives. So, Alpha Omegason, what game have you been playing?
I've actually been playing a lot of stuff lately because weather around here has just been absolute shit. So I've just been sitting inside a lot. But from all the Black Friday stuff, like Saint Magnus, I got to play through Max Payne 3, but I played through that with my girlfriend. So I can only take partial credit for that. And I played through Sleeping Dogs, and I have to say, please, for the love of fucking God, go out and get Sleeping Dogs. If you like Grand Theft Auto or Saints Row, go get Sleeping Dogs. It's great on every front. The driving controls great, the story great, the graphics great. It's just very, very good. I like it a lot. It makes me happy.
I loved it.
Oh, it is. I like the game even more because it. No pun intended because of the game title, but it's an underdog. I mean, it got completely fucking canned by Activision. Half a year later, Square Enix picks it up and gets the game released. And that's just like when we were talking about game companies going under. That's fucking terrible to think that you get a game completely finished and pour yourself into it, and then, the fucking publisher, the suits and the powers that be come along and they're like, yeah, no, fuck you.
Activision keep doing that. They've done it with Ghostbusters. They've done it with Brutal Legend.
Yeah, Brutal Legend. I mean, and and who came along and saved it? Fucking EA of all people. I just thought that was really ironic, and that turned out to be a fantastic game. But yeah, just I don't know. I really liked Sleeping Dogs a whole lot. Let's see what. Oh, there was something else that I was playing too. Doom BFG edition. That had just slipped my mind. I've been playing through that. I haven't finished it yet. And I still haven't gone online with it yet. I've gotten a couple invites to do multiplayer and shit, but I almost never do online multiplayer because I just don't care. That's the honest fucking truth. There's no amount of fucks I could give. It's just I really think that games like it, beating a dead horse here, but games like Call of Duty have really killed online shooting for me. Like the only way that I think that I could get it back is by playing something like GoldenEye on Nintendo 64, which isn't online, but still, that's the only way I'd want to do multiplayer right now, because the person is sitting close enough to me where if they shit talk, they'd eat my fist. A lot. So yeah,
And-
a buffet of knuckles. But yeah, that
That sounds like a punk rock band, Knuckle Buffet.
yeah. Yeah, it pretty much that's everything I've been playing that I can think of off the top of my head. I know that there was some other shit, and for some reason I just can't fucking think of it. But yeah, we'll just Pure Solar. Ha. There. Yeah.
Show off.
Hey.
Only because he knows I want the copy.
Oh, are you going to be getting the zombie add-on pack to Sleeping Dogs?
I don't know. I really don't. It seems like anytime that they start announcing DLC, I just start thinking, well, they're just going to make a Game of the Year edition. And after I go and
Goatee
download,
edition.
What's up?
Goatee edition.
Yeah. Oh, that Goatee edition. It's just so fucking weird, though. It happens a lot. Like with Saints Row. I didn't buy the original Saints Row to 3rd because I was like, man, they keep releasing tons of DLC for it. And it was really good DLC, admittedly. I was like, oh, they'll make a Game of the Year edition. And then they finally did. And let me throw out one thing real quick. I've actually been playing through that, and I found out something really fucked up. I have the original Saints Row to 3rd save file sitting on my PS3. Played the living shit out of it. I've got so much done in that game. It's absolutely fucking mind-boggling. Well, I got fucking the full package, the Game of the Year edition, and go to find out, pop that motherfucker in, go to resume my save file. It doesn't fucking work. You can't load up your save files from the regular game. They don't work together. So if I want to resume my game, I'm shit out of luck and would have to go get the regular ass version of the game. So that kind of sucked. I got boned on that. So I've just been playing through all the DLC episodes since that's the only part of the game I haven't actually had the chance to enjoy. So yeah, that kind of sucks. And for anybody out there who was thinking about that, just keep that in mind because yeah, it sucks. But
Well, that's just a whole bunch of cock, isn't it?
Well,
You
Yes.
sure there's not a patch that you need to install to play the original one again?
if there is, I don't know how the fuck you go about it because like it did its installation, but the installation is mainly for like all the DLC and everything. So you know.
No, I mean if you got to install the original disc, upload the other disc, and see if there's an update for it to make it be able to play the new missions.
I'm not sure, to be honest. I would have to get a hold of a copy of it. I don't even know anybody that has the game
Sold it.
right now, so I would have to probably go to GameFly and fucking re-rent the game, which isn't all that big of a deal because you can rent 2 games at a time on that. So I might do it for the fuck of it, but it just, I don't know. I figured that, you know, the Game of the Year edition would be the one to have the fucking patch installed on it so it would recognize it. So that's what I was thinking going into it, and I've never had a situation like that where I had a save file for a regular version, then got a Game of the Year edition. So, and if anybody else is listening to this, if you come across something similar, please toss out fucking words of wisdom and shit. That'd be most fucking helpful. But yeah, hopefully that will actually fix that because I would love that to death, and I'd high five you through the internet.
Internet high five.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can do. I can't mail my high five because that's illegal to just go and cut yourself off at the wrist and then mail it out because that's like a threat.
And invite you
just
to
like-
his house and make out.
I guess that's one way of dealing with it.
And then all of a sudden, roll 34. Oh.
Oh, and with that, that brings us to halftime.
Yeah.
Halftime. Yes, don't you love halftime? I know I love halftime. It's that
That's a goddamn
middle point in the
Yes.
podcast. Middle point of the podcast where we just talk about whatever, you know, as we get ready for the Hate-Bit ball bag. And, you know, it's funny, Alpha Omega Sin, that you brought up the Doom BFG edition, because did you know that today, the day we're recording this podcast right now, is the 19th anniversary of Doom?
Yeah.
Then we should go and get, like, I don't know, some kind of, like, demon cake with a big pentagram and a bunch of fucking,
I
don't know,
tried, but unfortunately we only had $21 in the in the party fund. I was going to hire a band and everything, but didn't work out.
Well, have you got a pair of spoons?
I don't. That's how broke we are.
Because I was going to say we could hire my Uncle
However,
Jim.
we could rent a wind machine, and it could blow wind through my hair, and I could pretend I was Chris Cornell.
Oh, God. And then you can sing Black Wilson.
Oh yeah, you can
Yeah.
tell at the end of the season here that we're using all the AAA jokes.
We're using what's left out at the bottom of the barrel.
We're using, yeah, I know. It's kind of like the laugh machine from Dharma and Greg. Surprised there's anything left in it.
Oh my God, Dharma and Greg, why did you mention that? I'm pretty sure I'm getting cancer. That's terrible.
He's got cancer of the
Okay,
ear.
well, it's your fault for remembering Dharma and Greg. I just said it casually passing. Don't make this
Well, you
my
remembered
fault.
it first to mention it. How did anybody watch that show? How did the writers get paid? How?
How are they still alive?
Because it's against the law to kill them.
In
Well,
some
it's
countries.
Suicide is painless.
Not necessarily this one.
Yeah, we could fake the suicide, just drop them off something big and then just write a
I
really
think we
shit
would
note.
have, and we would have been able to save ourselves from Looney Tunes back in action.
Oh, well, there's also that one that they had where they were like superheroes, the Toons. Is that what they called it? Some shit
What?
like that. There was one where they
the
were
lunatics, isn't it, or something else?
lunatics. Thank you. Yes, I couldn't remember the fucking name for the life of me, but I tried watching that, and it's like a semi-serious superhero adaptation where they're kind of drawn like the last season of Batman the Animated Series or Batman Beyond, and it's supposed to be Looney Tune characters. It did not. Yeah, it gave me gas. It made me burp. But
I've never heard of this.
there's a good reason. It failed like within weeks of it fucking premiering and went nowhere because it fucking sucked. So yeah, just give me good old fashioned like Duck Tracy, and I'll just roll with that because that shit worked just fine and was fucking hilarious.
Well, that's good to know. Now, since we're here at halftime, we can say whatever the hell it was we want to say. I want to say something about ugly people. Fuck those motherfuckers.
Yeah, with their faces.
With their faces. Fuck their own faces with their faces. Holidays are coming up. Big holiday coming up. The holiday season, everything. Alpha Omega Sin, you got any plans for the holiday coming up?
Let's see. To not empty my bank account completely before I get my bills paid, to not kill somebody eventually when I'm out and about or at work, to not kill anybody when I'm at home, to just not kill anybody, period. I hate prison. The idea of prison is terrible. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And, no, I can't think of anything else. I just don't. The holidays are too goddamn stressful. I just don't want to hurt people. That's about it. So yeah.
I want to commend you for setting realistic goals.
Yeah, well, they all make sense to me because it's like, all right, what do you do during the holidays? Well, I work a whole extra bunch, and then I have to have a whole bunch of extra money that I'm going to blow on people, half of which are not going to get me anything, and I'm going to be excited about getting them a gift that they're not going to care about, and then I'm going to have to deal with stupid people on a daily basis, which is illegal to kill them, like Chaos went and pointed out, and fuck the holidays, and I really hate whenever I go and I go out and about and I give several of the people at the Salvation Army bucket motherfuckers ringing the bell. When I give like 4 out of 5 of them money, and then that one gives me a dirty look while I'm leaving because I didn't give him anything. It's like, motherfucker, I just gave you motherfuckers like $23 in total. I will kill you if you fucking continue staring at me. It annoys me. Take your fucking eyes home with me.
See, you're a good person, man. You actually give them money.
Yeah,
I was like,
he's
I just
really in
offer-
the holiday spirit of removing eyeballs.
Yeah, I know. Like, yeah. You can look at my asshole for several minutes.
It just, I don't know. I know that's happened to at least somebody. I've even had a situation where upon entering a mall, I gave them money. Upon exiting, they looked at me like they wanted me to catch on fire, and they wanted the entire cast of fucking Lion King to rape my face. It just, it was
Wait,
like,
the
why are you
state
looking at me like that? Do you need money twice? Like, why? Why do you need money twice? You're kind of a dick. Do you just want change? I've got like 37 cents.
If you want change, go see Barack Obama.
Oh, political satire.
Ooh.
Well, I don't know that for certain. If Razor Fist were here, he'd make it political satire.
Well, he
Yes.
ain't here.
He's listening
Like,
to the show right now. He's like, oh, I could have made a joke out of that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's listening to the jokes from the trunk of the car.
And just know this: we miss you, Razor Fist. We love you, and we're touching ourselves just thinking about you. Okay, I am alone, but fuck all of you.
I say, Alpha Omega Zin does not represent the thoughts, opinions, or ideas of the Hate-Bit podcast.
But I am going to force them upon people, whether they like it or not.
Because 'tis the season to force beliefs on.
Yeah, 'tis the season to force ideals. I don't know. What are you doing, Chaos, for the holiday season, man?
Getting
not
drunk
sure.
off
Mrs. Yell Chaos's family is a great big pain in the ass. So I'll probably be standing in a backyard in about 41 degrees Fahrenheit smoking cigarettes. I wish I could paint you a happier picture than that, but...
Well, here, if it makes you feel any better, when I have to go to anywhere with my girlfriend, we end up having to go to her grandparents' place, and they quite literally think that I am, like, I'm a Satanist through and through, and that I will cast an evil spell somehow. Just with a glare and a dare with this fabulous long hair. I'm just evil.
You should write that down.
Genuinely sitting at a fucking table with people that don't like you and serving you food, you're expecting something bad, like broken up glass, or like they broke a light bulb inside there and it's in the casserole. Only your dish though. I should start swapping out my dishes for theirs just in case. Maybe.
Take a metal detector as well. Just in case they put any silver in there or something.
Well, so are you doing anything else other than avoiding people with pulses during the holidays?
Not. I mean, I bought myself a Wii U. That's what I was getting myself for the holiday, and not really. I mean, we'll see as time. I mean, it may show up on YouTube. Who knows? But what's a real pain in the ass around the holidays?
What?
People who let you smoke indoors. Because then you have no excuse to go outside to get away from those people.
Fair point.
That's a luxury you don't have in the UK.
I know.
So you can't smoke indoors anywhere nowadays.
Well, no, I mean in people's homes.
No, they still look at you like you're a fucking scum when you stood outside in the garden having a cigarette.
Oh, well, what are you going to do? That's something you have to expect. It's like, hey, they either can expect me to be scum watching me far away, or they can find that I'm actually scum by listening to me talk.
Yeah.
Those are their options. But Saint Magnus, any plans for you for the holiday coming up? I know that the Christians rule the land that you're in, so you tell me.
Well, I just plan to do what any British citizen does at Christmas. Eat turkey dinner and get pissed. It's that simple.
And then watch James Bond.
And then watch James Bond on Christmas Eve. And Christmas Day. And Boxing Day.
And the Queen's speech.
And the Queen's
drone
speech.
On about generic shit that nobody gives.
Yeah, I kind of do the washing up when that happens.
See, the only speech that I ever look forward to during the holidays is the one made by Linus during, the Charlie Brown and Snoopy Christmas bullshit. That's the only one I ever fucking care about.
We never get cool things like that on our time.
Oh, we have an annual move. We have the snowman on every year, don't we?
Oh, we fly there.
Well, which one do you have?
Shut
the
up,
anime?
you fucking...
They got a brand new one now, the 30th anniversary. They're doing a remake of it in HD.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have the fucking holidays specials now on Blu-ray. That shit blew my mind. I was like, what? What? Blu-ray of fucking claymation Rudolph? What?
No, I saw they had a Charlie Brown Christmas on Blu-ray. It's like, dude, that is using like 1/32 of the capacity that is on that fucking disc.
Yeah. And they'll expect like full price for this shit too. Be like, nah, bitch, you're gonna have to pay us the whole bill. That's right.
I swear, with all the extra room that is on that disc, you could fit like half the books in the Library of Congress.
Yeah. To be fair, with like just basic Blu-ray, they could fit all the Charlie Brown specials, even for the holidays that nobody celebrates and the ones that people forget.
They could fit them all on one DVD.
Yeah. Yeah.
They really could. Honestly.
We also get National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation every Christmas Day.
Oh, dude, that's like one of the best fucking things to watch during the holidays, and it's also the best National Lampoon's movie.
I think the
first one was better.
You really do?
Well, I would call it a dead heat.
Oh, okay. At least you didn't say European Vacation or
European Vacation sucks.
Yeah,
it's fucking far superior to bloody Vegas Vacation.
Vegas Vacation is awesome too. Suck a dick.
Dude, Vegas
Fucking
Vacation was fucking horse manure. That shit was
I
nuts.
love that one.
I'm not even kidding you. I'm not dogging you for this. You were the first fucking person I've met that actually said anything positive about
I'll be honest with you, this is not the first time my hearing that.
it. Like, I remember when that shit came out. Like, I saw it at $1.
I saw that movie in the theater.
I saw it at the dollar theater, and I was just like,
I saw it at the dollar theater. It goes to show how good this movie was.
Oh, that's what it's worth, though. To me, it was worth $1 to go see, and I got to see What's-Her-Face's fucking fake tit job, and I was like, this has been a good day. All right, I'm done.
How about
See,
there
you
Christmas
go.
Vacation 2? That's fucking awful.
Wait. Oh, yeah, the one with just Randy Quaid in it?
Yeah.
That was that straight-to-DVD one, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that shit just blew my mind. Well, that's okay, because you know what? Since it is the holidays, and I'm pretty sure we mentioned it before, but fuck, I'll bring it up again. Christmas Story 2 can go and fucking rot in its own filth. It shouldn't exist ever.
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
it's another great. Oh, sorry. Go on.
It just makes me feel dirty knowing it exists. Like, I feel like I did something bad because it exists.
You feel like they made that movie for you, and you have ruined reality
Dude,
for a lot of people.
Here's the thing, man. We got a day where fucking a Christmas Story plays 24 fucking hours, and they decided to make a sequel. You just shouldn't do that because people take that movie serious, like religiously serious, and you're gonna make a sequel, and it's just I don't like that idea at all. I'd rather go track and fielding through a fucking like landmine field than watch that. I just hate the fucking idea of it.
Can I ask a question?
I did.
Do you guys consider Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yes, but only on the 71 percentile.
Here's the thing. I will consider it a holiday movie because I love having reasons to watch that because it's one of my all-time favorite movies ever.
Well, what's funny is it's more of a Christmas movie than It's a Wonderful Life as a Christmas story. It's a Wonderful Life is known as being like the quintessential Christmas movie, and it's only Christmas for like 17 minutes.
I don't know. I honestly
It is, yeah,
fucking
not till the
hate
end,
that
isn't it?
movie.
When everyone comes
Yeah,
in.
not till the very, very, very end. And even then, it's not really a theme. You know, whereas Gremlins is more of a Christmas story than a Christmas movie than It's a Wonderful Life. Now, since we've got this, momentum going, I want everyone to tell me right now, a Christmas movie that if you haven't heard of it when you hear us coming out of our mouth, you have to go watch it. You can find it on Netflix. You can find it somewhere. Mine is Scrooged, starring Bill Murray.
Oh, I fucking love Scrooged.
That's a fantastic movie, and it was the only time I found Karen Allen even remotely like that of a woman.
Good news, it's on Netflix at the moment.
Scrooged is on Netflix?
Yep, it's on the UK Netflix. So
somebody check, if you got Netflix, check that shit out.
It's the best £6 you can spend.
There you go, Shawnee.
Yo.
What's yours? What's your Christmas movie over there?
My favourite Christmas movie, I'd have to say Jingle All the Way because it's the only film I can watch.
Cinema.
It's the only film I can watch with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it and laugh.
And Anakin Skywalker.
And Anakin Skywalker, yeah. He's in.
Oh, that's right. And Sinbad.
And Sinbad.
And I think that might have been like Phil Hartman's last movie performance.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, actually, Small Soldiers was his last.
Oh, damn. Oh, well.
Because I got, I think
Jingle All the Way, that's a fantastic choice. Larry, what's the one movie you could throw out there that if they haven't heard of it, they have to go check it out?
What, Christmas related or not?
Christmas related, rather.
I don't know.
Holiday related, rather.
You ruined me for saying Scrooge because I would have picked that.
I'm sorry. There's so many more you could go after.
Is there many?
Gremlins.
Gremlins is a Christmas movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I recommend that.
Muppets Christmas Carol.
I can't fucking stand the Muppets.
Oh, you can't? Muppet Christmas Carol is actually quite good.
It's got Michael Bloody Caine in it.
I love
Michael Caine with a cane. He actually has a cane.
There you go.
No, I'm gonna think of a good Christmas movie.
Okay, well, you want to sit back. Yeah. Alpha Omegason probably got a ton. Alpha Omegason, what's the Christmas?
See, I was trying to think of
Santa Claus the
obscure
movie.
ones.
Fucking love it.
Santa Claus with David Duddleston and Dudley Moore.
That's the one.
And John Lithgow. That movie
Christmas
is awesome.
2.
Christmas for free.
I like how we have the brain aneurysm when that happens.
Oh, no kidding, right? Just Alpha Omega Sin, what do you got? Santa Claus.
I think that well, I've got two. I was trying to think of just random things that people may not have seen. Because all my favorite holiday movies are like very well known movies. But
Well,
I guess I go with.
That's because if they're any good, that's what they have to cling to.
Let's see. Bad Santa isn't too bad.
Oh, that's an interesting choice.
I mean, it is
midgets in it.
technically a holiday movie, but let's see. What the fuck is that? Black Christmas, I think it is the original.
Oh, Black Christmas. Yes, there's lots of blood in that movie.
Yes. Because and put it this way, isn't that like one of the earliest slasher flicks too?
As far as I know.
Like I heard that
very
is
early.
the very first one. That's what somebody told me. Was
that
it was like
one's-
the very first slasher flick. But regardless,
That one
I
came
never
after
saw the.
Psycho.
What's up?
That one came after Psycho. I know that.
I don't know. I don't consider that one to be a slasher flick. Other people do. I don't. I consider that to be like a suspense horror movie. That's just me. Well, I guess more like a psychological suspense. I don't know.
Oh, it was before the genre, really.
Yeah. No, it's
Back
Psycho.
to Christmas time.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll go with those two just because they're kind of out there and everything. But I mean, like. My all-time favorites are obviously Charlie Brown Christmas, fucking National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, A Nightmare Before Christmas, even if it's cliche and the fucking merchandise for it is absolutely insane. But it's
fucking everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah, dude, it's fucking. Well, put it this way, okay? I'm lame, but since I was fucking 17, I've had a Nightmare Before Christmas shower curtain. Like it's still hanging up in my fucking bathroom. I don't know why. I thought it was cool and it was on clearance, so I said fuck it, and I still have it.
What's this? The shit he's hanging on the wall.
What's this? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What the fuck are you?
It's toilet paper. Use it.
Oh.
You know what? I just realized I have not watched Home Alone this year, and I'm gonna have to get on that.
Oh.
Yeah, the first two Home Alone movies, the only relevant Home Alone movie.
Dude, that's okay. For some reason, and I wasn't fucked up when I decided on this, I decided to watch Home Alone 4. Yeah, that's when you decide that it's just like, well, I don't know.
That's my childhood officially dead.
What kind of witchcraft did you need to conjure that up?
Well, I was thinking, I was like, man, the barrel of that shotgun's really tasty. Oh boy, here we go.
Rifling.
So yeah, I decided to, Kurt Cobain did it. I can too, but things of that nature. I'm not Kurt Cobain after all.
Kurt Cobain.
Oh wait, people could call me Alpha Omega Gone, because I'd be dead. But seriously, just holiday movies. They're pretty cool, except for It's a Wonderful Life. I fucking hate that movie. It's stupid.
Really?
Merry Christmas,
I hate
everyone.
You're a dickhead. That movie's great.
I'm a terrible. I know I'm a terrible person, but that movie, it's supposed to be like a feel good thing and teach you a lot. No, it doesn't. It makes me want to fucking kill people. It makes me hostile. Like fuck that movie.
No, that movie is beautiful because it shows a time before the fucking iPhone.
Yeah.
Well, okay, fair enough. That's true, but so does the 80s.
The moral is,
They were working on it though.
Car phones for the win. Hell yeah.
the moral of the story is if you're thinking about committing suicide, people will give you money.
I feel bad because he's sad and wants to just like eat everything under the sink. Give him cash. That'll
Crash
cheer
your
him up.
car and threaten to jump off a bridge, and people will give you money.
Dude,
Oh
Larry
my
has it
God.
fucking down, man. He knows what's up. See, you
Oh.
knew the moral. All of us, we were seeing what they wanted us to see. You saw right through them. You're the fucking man.
Yeah, that's
Black
good
and white
advice. And also, and that movie is just full of good old fashioned family racism. You know,
Oh, okay.
it is. It really is.
Anyway,
Well, dude, the time That was the time.
Oh, yeah, it was a different time. Anyway,
Speaking of
it's time for the Hate-Bit Ball Bag. And this week, the Hate-Bit Ball Bag brought to you by the new and improved, I don't know how that works, Hate-Bit Jockstrap. I don't know who writes these things. The Hate-Bit Jockstrap. That's right, for a stocking worth stuffing. The Hate-Bit Jockstrap. No kidding, right? And we got some mail coming to us once again. hatebitpodcast@gmail.com. You hear me say it every single week, and we hope you drop us a line. This piece comes to us. Holy shit, you guys aren't going to fucking believe this. We got a piece of mail coming from a female. Could you believe that? There's females? I didn't even know we had females listening to this show. Did you know that?
You got to mail her a fucking boulder holder. There you go.
I know. Well, then I think the first test subject, the beta tester for the inaugural Hate-Bit Brazier will be Miss Liz Greenwood. Liz says, "Hey guys."
Hey.
She says, "I love the podcast. You guys all make me giggle," which I'm sure annoys my neighbor who sounds like a pigeon whenever she fucks her boyfriend.
That's what I was going to say. Me and Larry are fucking pigeons down in New York, just walking around and trying to avoid getting ran over, trying to just eat some bread. That shit happens sometimes.
She goes on to say, "I was wondering, since Silent Rob at one point said he hates bronies, what are your feelings and opinions on them? I asked this because this was used as a pick/chat up line." Okay, I see what she means. "Until I said to the guy I watched Thundercats as a little girl. Bronies need not apply for this gal. Carrying on a kick-ass show and much love to you. Liz Greenwood," or Lilybet Gray, and she hates 50 Shades of Shit. I have no idea what that's all about, but darling, we thank you for dropping us a line, and we encourage more females to drop us a line at hatebitpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah,
now, somebody tell me about, I don't understand the brony. Those are the men that collect My Little Pony?
Yes.
They collect the figures and they watch the cartoon series, and kind of like, metal fans consider themselves metalheads, while My Little Pony fans consider themselves bronies. It's like pony and bro put together.
That I gathered, and this is a major thing. I'm not really exposed to this. I'm apparently hanging out in the wrong.
Because you're not autistic. That's why.
I guess I'm not hanging out in the right corners of the internet because I'm not really familiar with this. So, but not being autistic aside, I have no opinion. Alpha Magazine, do you have an opinion?
Oh man. I don't really give a fuck what anybody watches or does, because I've seen the ends of the world through the internet, so I'm really just, I'm numb to everything. You can't surprise me, you can't shock me, you can irritate and annoy me, but I don't. My thing is, I don't give a fuck what they do. It's just, it's whatever. But don't come knocking on my door bitching that I'm not watching the cartoon like some religious rite, because I will slam a fucking bear trap over your dick and send you about your way. So, love Alpha Omega Sin. P.S. I'll just throw a bear trap at you while you're leaving. I have them plentiful in stock, if you're wondering.
But do you have them armed and ready?
I do, in a fucking potato cannon, because I don't fuck around.
The bear trap, potato cannon? My God, man.
Well, that's how. Hey, okay. Look, if somebody is going to make products for the Hate-Bit podcast, you gotta test things out. You gotta mess around, do some weird science type shit, minus making the hot chick that's going to want to get all over you, and then you get all weird and awkward.
Well, then before you know it, you're like Return to Mother Base with a fucking brazier on your head.
No, boulder holder.
A boulder holder, I beg your pardon. Only official Hate-Bit products.
Yes. The official Hate-Bit podcast boulder holder.
Yes. The over-the-shoulder boulder holder.
So who else has opinions on the whole brony thing?
Well, I say be careful hooking up cloppers. That's what I'm going to say.
Damn it.
Wait, hold on. Explain to everybody listening right now, what is a clopper?
Do I have to?
Yes.
As a matter of fact, you do.
Well, it's a super hardcore bronies that they dress up in as ponies and then basically fuck anything with legs.
They have those.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a furry, but dressed up as a My Little Pony, and it's just going to town on things.
Yes. There's
All
another
right.
bit of sex. It is a hole to go.
And I would like to know, and just be honest, even if you have to go under an alternate account to say this, be honest. You opened a tab, and you looked it up, because you're a sick fuck. Just
No,
do it. Be honest. Don't bullshit me. Don't bullshit me.
You told me about it on Skype one day. So.
I assume these people
You're
go to
going down with
convention.
me, Bill.
I bet somebody's going to look up all these cloppers websites and email them to us, aren't they? I can see that happening because
Oh, dude,
they always do
there's
that
gonna
sort
be-
of shit.
Yes, and they do appreciate sending you photos as well. Like,
Here, you want to know? I want to throw something out there just because this reminded me of it, and it's just fucked up. Here in Pittsburgh, we actually have a really, really big furry convention that happens once a year. Okay, now
oh, that's right. Advertise
randomly,
I was gonna say
would-
there had to be a convention for this.
Yes, absolutely. But it's fucking huge. It's pretty crazy. Now, I've left work multiple times not realizing it was going on, and then there was just furries up and down the street. And I was like, okie dokie. So I got bored the one time, and I decided to go in. I bypassed security simply by waiting for them to look the other way, and I walked on in. And while I'm hanging out in there, and keep in mind, it's me and my girlfriend. It's like 11:30 at night. And we're just watching two balding middle-aged men dressed up in I don't know what exactly, but it was a furry. They didn't have the heads on, so I don't know what they were supposed to be, but just rubbing up against each other at the end of a hall. And all I could think to myself is, I'm probably gonna kill myself tonight. And I'm not going to see tomorrow. But I didn't actually kill myself because I'm here talking today. But I was scarred permanently,
ghost.
and I'm never going to think of the mascots at Chuck E. Cheese the same again. There you go.
You can just imagine. You can just imagine the party guy theme song playing in the background while they're doing that.
Oh, dude, it-
rubbing up
it
against each
seriously-
other.
Like, it was just so fucking random. Because they originally did have their fucking heads on when they met, I guess. And then they took them off, and it was still cool.
I hope
and
they
then
weren't
it
making
does-
out.
Oh, dude, they were like really sweaty too. Like I could
Oh.
I felt like the fucking wallpaper should have been peeling, but it wasn't. And I was like, why isn't this happening? Is hell freezing over? Stop, everyone. The things you do when you're bored and the things that you want to see. It's just strange. I think that's why I look up so much gore on the internet, because I get bored.
Well, after seeing that, I was surprised he not looked up for an eye replacement.
eye bleach.
How about this? If everybody's just like, none of this is all that interesting, then look up amputee porn. There you go.
There
You won't
go.
want to jack off for like 2 days, I guarantee it. Or
'Cause
some
you're
of you
afraid that
might.
come off.
Some of you actually might start jacking off for 2 days straight. I have no fucking clue. I think Alpha Mega Sin needs to stop talking about the most fucked up things that he knows about because, well,
Yeah, you're supposed to be the
I've
nice
already
guy.
disintegrated
I seriously doubt these are the most disgusting things you're aware of.
well, that's very true. I would actually have to
I
dig
think you're
into
giving us the censored version.
pretty much, yeah. It just
Yeah.
golly jeepers. That's what happens
be
when
tough-
you watch Faces of Death whenever you're in grade school multiple times. These
I
things
know. It'd be
happen.
tough for us to fit in with high society at this point.
Yeah, they would only have me clean their pool.
That'd be a lot of fun, actually.
I wouldn't
Yeah, if
even
you be a
I won't even let you clean my
Crazy
pool if I had one.
Yeah, it's amazing they let us out of the cave.
oh yeah.
Anyway,
Oh wait. Oh, Saina, do you have any words for the bronies?
Grow the fuck up. Just that simple, because I just don't understand it. It's like, as she mentioned in her email, the Thundercats. It's like if somebody got into Thundercats that much that they decided to dress up as fucking cats and start cavorting with each other. It's not exactly something you want to see.
I wouldn't mind somebody dressing up as Chitara.
Well, I think everybody wanted to fuck Chitara, sorry. But I've probably mentioned this before on the podcast, and that is Second Life. Second Life is the furries' hangout. That's all I'm going to say.
all right. Well, there's that. Very good.
Sounds like I've killed the mood there, but I don't give a shit.
I know. You do that sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
I've committed murder a few times.
Oh, damn. Well, I won't tell anybody. Anyway, more mail right here in our YouTube inbox, so please feel free to drop us a line in the comment section or the YouTube inbox or anything like that. If you feel that you have to say something, because as we know, most people think they have something to say. But this comes from YouTube user What's-His-Face042, and he goes on to say, Dear Hate-Bit Podcast, I just recently found out that there's a big group of people out on the interwebs that really dislike, or in some cases hate, Skyward Sword: The Legend of Zelda. And I don't know why. Granted, I've never played it, but I assume some or all of you have. So I'm wondering if one of you can explain all the hate and all the love to me, from Axie. P.S. You guys do such a great fucking job. Keep up the good work. Young man, you will not take that tone with me. Yeah, there has been some Skyward Sword hate in recent, since, I guess right after the game came out, it was amazing, and then suddenly it was terrible. And I don't know about the group of people myself, but I happen to enjoy the game thoroughly.
Have you played it?
Well, of course. How else would I enjoy it?
Well, I don't know. You might be one of those
I'm
people
playing through it at the moment, so I think one of the issues I don't like is the fact that there's only seems to be 3 different areas, all variations of 3 levels. It's either desert, grass, or volcano. So it's all the levels, just them. So there's not much variety.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the things that bugged me about it.
Yeah, but I mean,
also it's because it's not Ocarina of Time. That's why everybody hates it.
Yeah, and I think that's unfair. It seems like every Zelda game has had to, basically fit into that category if it's not Ocarina of Time. Well, yeah.
Well, Twilight Princess is essentially Ocarina of Time 2, really.
Sure.
It's even more of a sequel than what's his name? The other one.
Majora's Mask?
Majora's Mask, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The other one.
So that's the problem. I think it's been so hard growing to Ocarina of Time that anything different they don't like. I've heard a lot of people don't like the flying birds either.
Yeah, I don't understand the people that want the same thing every single time. It's like, that's not healthy.
That's what Call of Duty's for.
Well, anyway, we got one more piece of mail here in the YouTube inbox. That was a very poor transition. My fault. This one comes from YouTube user Valverdy.
Hello.
I guess. Hello. He says, hello, badasses.
Hello.
So let's get some hate in the air. He says, what series do you think needs to stop getting sequels? I'll toss Call of Duty out there so you can skip that inevitable mention. Keep hating. What games need to stop being made? I really don't care. I think they need to make more games. But Angry Birds can go die.
Yeah.
Need for Speed.
You're good. Some good news about it. Criterion, the next game they're making is Road Rash.
Yay!
So as long as it's
really?
not... Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
You promise?
I promise, yes. The next game they're working on is Road
Are
Rash.
you lying to me?
I am not lying to you, yes.
That
as long as
honestly
it's not Need for
made
Speed
my
on
fucking
motorbikes,
day.
it'll be all right.
Will it make Chaos buy a PlayStation 3 or an Xbox 360?
Well, we already have them here. I just don't touch them.
It'll probably be out on the Wii U as well.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now he's excited.
Not really.
Here, I'll go toss out something that people go and possibly complain about, but I'm just being honest. I'd like Assassin's Creed to take a fucking break.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying the series sucks, because it doesn't. I actually like it, but it started this generation. There's like 1,000 Assassin's Creed games. Just calm down and just give it a little bit of time and put them out a little bit slowly. Yeah, I've seen way too fucking many of them, and yep. That's my pick for the time. Madden, because you don't need to keep putting out. I had this conversation last night. I'm gonna go and say this right now. I go on Craigslist often. I go on eBay often. I look up stuff all the time because I have nothing else better to do on my phone. So while I'm looking, I always see people selling old sports games. They can't get rid of them. You can find them for a penny, and nobody will still buy them. So what they should do is put out just one single disc. You buy it, and then it just gets patched with the 2013, 2014, 2015 roster, and that's it. Because nobody's buying these fucking things. Or just make the games all digital altogether. That'd be fucking super too, because their resale value is negative. You would have to be fucking paid to take home the game.
Oh, but people buy them for the extra box. Don't
Yeah.
they? You always hear he's unboxing people.
Well, that's very true.
Yes, because it's cheaper to buy.
Here, buy this and throw most of it away.
I can't stand seeing an unboxing for a sports title. I really can't. I don't see.
Especially if it's a regular edition.
A regular
Dude,
edition, yeah.
Why do people do? I've seen people unbox just the game. I'm talking like it's just a disc and just a manual. There's nothing there. You gotta be like, why don't you just start unboxing TV dinners? I don't fucking understand.
Even those have
what the
more than 2 compartments.
like I understand the point to unboxing something that's like a collector's edition or limited edition that contains a bunch of content and things of note and value that you won't find regularly in everyday games. But what the fuck? That shit's just silly and confuses the living fuck out of me.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to start unboxing TV dinners.
That sounds like a good idea, actually.
Cool. next time you go shopping to the supermarket.
That's going to be like a new YouTube meme. Watch. And right now we're having the Hungry Man dinner featuring a Salisbury steak and cornbread.
Cornbread? Oh, I'm some cornbread.
I don't know, man. I want the fucking turkey TV dinner right now. That shit sounds awesome.
Put your hands on my cornbread. There will be consequences and repercussions.
Yay! Repercussions!
Repercussions. Anyway.
Sounds like a drum kit. Repercussion drum kits.
You know, if you want to talk about series that need to take a break, I really want The Legend of Zelda to take a break.
One comes out every 6 years. It's not that much of a yearly update.
What's that?
I said one only comes out every 6 years. It's not too common.
It just seems like it was building up for a while because they were coming on the DS and then on the 3DS and so on. Everyone wants more remakes on the 3DS.
No, and I've got one that's going to piss you off.
What's that?
Mario. Every year there's a Mario title.
Well, Mario can't though. That's
he can take a rest. He can take a rest for a year or so.
He did, and look what happened. They lost money.
So.
The princess got kidnapped.
That was not a coincidence. If you notice, the very same year, Mario's going to go away for a little while, and then they lost like a bunch of million yen.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. If we're gonna name off shit, I'll name off 2 things that I like a whole lot. I want to take a break for the greater good of the fans, so it can become like the best shit in the universe. I want Pokemon to take a fucking break, because I want them to go and I want one Pokemon game. I don't give a fuck if people are going to go and be like, yeah, well, Nintendo makes more money, but just shut the fuck up and roll with me here. I want them to make just one 3D Pokemon game on a disc with all of the Pokemon. I want it to have online capabilities through and through, MMO style. Fuck you. I just want that, okay? That's all that I would really like. And Resident Evil, take a break, go back and be like the Resident Evil remake on GameCube. I swear I will fucking love you to death. I don't want any more QuickTime events. I will stab every fucking child that I see. The end. That's it.
How about Sonic?
You didn't even make a demand. You threatened to stab children.
Too right. Sorry, after 10 minutes of Sonic Generations, which is basically how long the game is, he needs a long break, as in years, not a year.
I would like it if they just kept making Sonic Generation style games. That would be cool with me. Or how about this? All the franchises that we're saying take a break can go on the back burner for a while until they're rejuvenated. People missed them again, and they took all that time and energy to make something awesome. And let's bring back some shit like, I don't know, Streets of Rage, which we were talking about not too long ago. Let's bring back River City Ransom.
Did you hear that Ruffian Games were making a Streets of Rage remake when they went bust?
Oh yeah,
dude,
we talked about it.
There's people saying that shit isn't coming out now. That was just
of course
like
Ruffian's gone bust, haven't they?
I don't actually know. I just heard, that's what they were going to make, but it's not coming out now. And then my heart was breaking immensely, so I couldn't actually register the rest of the information. So. It was sad. It really is to me, because I love beat 'em ups. And anytime I can get my hands on one, I'm like, fuck yeah. And that just, damn it. And also Battletoads. Aw, where's Battletoads? I need more Battletoads. Or Battletoads
Combat
versus
Amphibians.
Double Dragon. That'd be super.
Would you settle for Combat Amphibians?
I want to see more More Rystar. Rystar needs some more love.
Yeah.
Well, apart from the Game Gear one.
Oh, this could go on for weeks and weeks about what could be coming out.
Well, do your job then, Chaos.
Well, I'm doing my job. I'm letting you have your Christmas wish, and you're allowed to talk right now.
Aw. Where's my Christmas
anyway.
dinner, more importantly?
Yeah.
I want
that's
my
very
Christmas
true.
dinner and my fucking beer, you bastard. Where is it?
Well, that's hey, it is not the job of government to provide for.
No, it's the job of
I
the
don't
old
know.
Chaos to actually dip his hand in his pocket, start giving me my Christmas bonus.
Oh, well, wait. Who told you that I fill out the paychecks?
Well, you're the one that seems to be responsible for the money.
Shh.
We have $21 to spend on Christmas.
We had $21 to spend. I heard about that. Yeah, big money. I'm going to hire Casey and the Sunshine Band to do the Christmas party.
That's probably the most money they'll ever earn.
Actually, truthfully, I'm going to get them for about $3 and then spend $18 on the 12-pack of beer.
Crazy.
I like the idea greatly, so long as it's good beer.
I know, and then you got to do that. I'm your boogeyman. Oh, that's what I am. I'm your boogeyman.
That's what I ham too.
There you go. That's going to do it for the Hate-Bit Ball Bag, the last Hate-Bit Ball Bag of Season 2. We thank you for joining us in the Hate-Bit Ball Bag. Don't forget it was brought to you this week by the Hate-Bit Jockstrap. For a stocking worth stuffing, the Hate-Bit Jockstrap. There's something that we got to talk about real quick before we leave halftime, because we got to get on with the rest of the show, because there's a whole bunch more of the season finale of the Hate-Bit podcast. I was grazing across an article, which I guess this is not really breaking news, but something about the big boss man over at Steam, or Valve rather, Gabe Newell had some remarks, and this was reported by Kotaku, so take it, how you'd like it, and I hope you take many others as well, about how he insists that that living room PCs, and I guess by that meaning not only internet-ready PCs, but ones that all are internet-ready televisions, rather, that also have, web browsing capability built in, ones with Facebook and Netflix built in, that they will be a major competition for the next gen of consoles. And I just want to know what the Deus thinks about that. I think he's absolutely right. It's going to make things very interesting. This just might be the shot in the arm that the games market needs.
We've been saying that about the Ouya for the past, season and a half since it was
I
announced.
know, and the Ouya has been slow going, of course, but that seems like that's kind of bridging the gap between mobile gaming and yeah, it's more of that. And I think what he's talking about is people are now going to be able to play games and be advertised directly to these consumers without them having to make a major purchase or a major decision as to which format, since it's already built into the TV they bought.
Mm.
And I think it's gonna force some hands. I think it's gonna make things very interesting.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out about this Steam box, but he has all but confirmed it on the red carpet to the VGAs.
Yeah, and that's the interesting thing is you figure if they were going to drop it, they drop it right around now. I mean, they don't really only have to compete with. Well, let me see. What is it? They said the Ouya is coming out in this spring.
Yeah, it's coming out around about April, May time. It's looking at.
Yeah, that's an interesting time to come out. But I guess right before the kids get out and they have time to play, games in the summertime. I guess that's just my theory.
I like the fact that it's just it's basically tablet quality hardware, which means it's so versatile and easy to program for, and the fact that some of the games that you can get on Android just alone, they're like full 3D games near enough. And,
yeah, there's some great games on there, so it's just gonna be a matter of time. Make sure that the goddamn thing works. That's all they really can do.
Yep.
Alpha Megason, you didn't say anything at all, and I command that you say something.
I mean, the Steam box is something that's been rumored for like 2 fucking years now, and
Steam
honestly,
box,
I
knew a girl. Let me tell you.
I would love for it to come out. I really would, in the worst kind of way, because the thing is, I think for it to succeed, I would want it to just be, the Steam box. It does everything that Steam does. I wouldn't want it to venture outside of that, because we already have 8 billion devices, including a fucking refrigerator that can download apps, that can do like all the fucking multimedia shit that we need. People would like to have something that is dedicated towards doing one thing and doing it very, very well. Steam not only has all the major PC titles, but it's also got a lot of the underdogs. It's got a lot of the indie games, and they're cropping up on there all the time. Their online gaming is phenomenal on there. I really like it. Plus, they have amazing sales on there. Like if you saw the THQ Humble Bundle, that was really fucking awesome. You got all the THQ games for next to nothing, and the proceeds could go to charity on top of that. That's fucking killer. They have a lot of free-to-play games on there. It's a really good market to go and jump into, but having a dedicated machine to do it instead of having to build like a $1,200, top of the line PC. And yes, I'm well aware there's going to be some people like, you don't need that much to actually just shut the fuck up. Save your comment before I beat you with it and a fucking belt, because apparently it hasn't been done enough. But it'd be nice to have a machine to actually do that. The only downside to it is that for it to go and hit the mainstream market, it's going to confuse the shit out of the everyday asshole who isn't well versed within PC gaming. That's going to be like, well, this version has this graphics capability. This one has this much RAM. This one is this fast. This one has this kind of a processor. And I mean, you already have people confused just about fucking like hard drive space, let alone something like this. So they'd have to take it slow, but I would love to see it because I think they'd be a big time contender. And well, the more competition, more options, the better for us.
That's true. That is true.
Harumph!
But I like one of the things that Steam has got, and that is the fact that they've got controller specific games as well. They've got like a section dedicated for that, which I thought was an interesting thing to find.
Hell, I like the fact that they let you vote on indie games to try to get them up on there. It's just like, if you can generate enough interest, we'll actually put this game on Steam for everybody to go and start playing from now on. That to me is really awesome. I mean, you don't see Nintendo, Sony, or Microsoft. Well, Microsoft sort of with the Xbox Live Arcade and everything, but Sony and Nintendo don't really do much like that. And with Android and iOS, trying to get an indie game noticed on there is very, 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 very difficult to do. And if you read any fucking blogs on indie game developers who have been failing on both platforms, you'll understand, because it's such a gigantic market and it gets swamped daily with new titles. So yeah, I like Steam. It's pretty cool. A dedicated machine would be awesome because Valve kicks fucking ass.
Valve has always kicked ass since the late 90s, in my opinion.
As long as it's not the Phantom all over that game.
Oh no, the Phantom is just a fucking case with a light bulb, which is hilarious because I'm not exaggerating. When they did finally show off a unit of the Phantom, somebody found out that all that was inside was a light bulb. That was it. There was no guts. There was nothing. It's just a shell with a light bulb. And
what sort
the
of
only
graphics
thing that
processor does this light bulb have?
I think it's bayonet cap.
It just works off.
Was it a 100-watt light bulb?
I like to think that was a soft white light bulb.
Would it play Crisis?
It depends on how hard you throw it. But it just
How much
it
RAM is this light bulb?
Did you see the mouse and keyboard that came out of that? That's like the only thing that came of it. Like they had a mouse and a keyboard.
Selling them, weren't they? Prototypes.
Yeah, well, they sold those officially because apparently the design on them was really nice. I thought it looked like utter shit, especially compared to like the keyboard and mouse setups that you can get right now. But apparently it was good enough, and I think it was the only physical thing that they built other than the case to put the light bulb in. So, but yeah, Phantom failed, but luckily all this other stuff isn't. And if Valve decided to go and throw their hat into the market, they're a serious contender. Steam is a recognized and valued brand amongst gamers and is something that a lot of people actually haven't gone to try yet because they might not have a PC that's up to par, or they might not want to bother trying to have one when they could just get a console. So this would be a good way for them to try to bridge that gap between PC gaming and console gaming and really just get some shit started. And it would also make the console manufacturers think differently and approach things differently. So I'm just all for the idea.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what Valve actually do with this thing because, like you said, it's a console that's going to make, Sony, Nintendo, and Microsoft think, that if there's a console this cheap or, and this accessible to everybody, we're going to have to start either reducing our prices or actually make games that people want to buy.
Oh yeah, and dude, it would make the fucking like the eShop and PSN think twice about putting a retail game on there for full price.
Oh, that is stupid. Seriously, it's like Need for Speed Need for Speed Most Wanted. Sorry, that game on there on PSN is £60. I'm like, what the fuck?
And what are their overheads? I mean, there's no packaging, there's no delivery costs of stores, there's no insurance.
It's 100% profit.
Dude, the funny thing about it is I've had fucking fanboys try it with a straight face telling me, well, they have to support those servers. And it's like, you're fucking serious, right? You're serious. Do you realize how much of a chunk the retail versions take, okay? You have to have a physical copy of the game. You have to have the manufacturing sites to go and compile all this stuff. You have to pay an artist to go and make the cover art. You have to pay for the disc. You have to pay for the fucking print. You have to pay for the manual. You have to pay for the case. You have to pay to have it shipped. You have to pay to have it inside the store. All this stuff. Okay, put that all together, and we're not saving a single fucking dime off of just a little digital download that we may or may not be able to fucking have in the future? Yeah. No.
See, that's my whole thing with digital distribution. It's just, like you said before, if it goes, that's it. You're not going to get it back again. Which is why I'm always going to get physical copies over download copies, no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Yo Chaos agrees. Yeah.
I do.
Chaos, what's your take on the whole thing?
My take is that everything sucks, but it'll get better.
Have you got
Do you
anything
really
serious
think
to
that'll
say?
get better?
No, that's as serious as I'm going to get.
Fair enough. Do you know?
See, I am doing my job. I'm making you seem funny.
You're not making me seem funny.
Oh, you have no idea how the audience
I
feels
seem
about it,
funny
let me tell you.
looking. I'm
Well, that's all up to you and whatever avatar you've placed in the cards this week. So we thank you for that. Anyway, it's time for the second half. The time for the second half of the season finale of season 2 of the Hate-Bit podcast, and we're gonna open it up with another talk again about. Oh, it's time. It's time for the 2012 Hate-Bit podcast Games of the Year. And since it's
talk
your
about
special
climax.
occasion. No kidding, right? This is our special occasion.
No trumpets roaring or anything. Just
There we go.
Yep.
What part about $21 is not striking it with you?
I think $21 could at least get us a fucking soundboard or something.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, you apparently really underestimate soundboards. I just wanted to share that with you.
I did.
Anyway,
I have. Oh no, I think I've got an Arnold Schwarzenegger one on my phone somewhere. Give me a minute.
Who is your daddy?
I've got an Arnold Schwarzenegger soundboard on my Android phone.
Do you?
Who is your daddy?
Yeah.
What does he do?
Well,
You put that cookie down!
well, let's put it this way, Chaos.
Stop shouting! I'm not deaf!
We're going to get sued for that, you know that.
I know.
But anyway.
I know, but
This,
Chaos, this is one thing I want you to do.
So don't
What's
give me
that?
crap.
what,
Or you could do this.
Get to the chopper!
There we go. We've had Arnold Schwarzenegger. Come.
yeah, people are going to be able to listen to this podcast for like 14 minutes and it's going to get cut off because of some claim on some copyright. You just know it.
Oh, well.
Anyway, it's time for the 2012 Hate-Bit Podcast Games of the Year. And since it's a special occasion, this is all being brought to you by our special guest, LarryBundyJr. Larry Bundy, your Games of the Year?
I think this year's been a bit shit, to be honest. It has.
We
Now
appreciate
that's the
you,
attitude we like.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to say Far Cry 3 again. I quite enjoyed that. Ghost Recon Future Soldier, quite enjoyed that as well. The multiplayer is quite fun.
I have to disagree.
Fuck off. I can't think of anything. I know the biggest disappointment for me this year
Which one?
is Quantum Conundrum. Because everybody was hyping it up to be like Portal 3, and it was fucking boring. So that really upset me. So
That's
really
that game where you can change, like, the weight of something. Like, it becomes fluffy and then it becomes heavy.
That's it, yes.
Yeah, I saw that game. I wasn't that impressed.
Exactly, yeah. It wasn't unimpressive, it was just boring. So that's what I didn't like about it. I can't really think of anything else at the moment. Like I said,
Use your head meat, man.
I will try and use my head meat. I honestly can't think of anything. It's been so bloody dull.
Okay, was there anything that you played that was just pretty good enough to even mention?
That's it. It's everything's been instantly forgettable. I don't want to say anything like Call of Duty or anything like that because that's bloody boring. Well, actually, the single player wasn't too bad this time, but it's hardly my favourite game of the year. But I honestly can't think. We had 2 Resident Evil games out this year. Both of them were disappointing.
We've had 3 actually.
3? Oh yeah, Revelations or Revlions if you got the American one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the one I got. Revelations.
Yeah. No, it's completely out of my head. The game I'm enjoying most is Skyward Sword at the moment, and that came out last year. So
That doesn't kind of count. Sorry, but
all right. LarryBundyJr.'s favorite game of the year is from last year. There you go.
There we go.
That should sum shit up for you, everybody.
It's been a dry year apparently.
it's been an incredibly dry year.
No,
I did mind. What's that game? That bloody. That Bethesda one that came out a couple of months ago.
Oh, Dishonored.
Dishonored. That wasn't too bad.
Mm.
I quite enjoyed that.
That was a bit of an anticlimax for me.
Oh,
After beginning it was like, yeah, it's looking so good ideas, but then it was all just,
basically, it was a Victorian version of Rage.
yeah, it just didn't work very well. Rage was a terrible game.
I never got my hands on Rage to ever try it. Everybody that did play it told me not to buy it, like every single person. So I ended up avoiding it because I didn't hear anybody tell me, no, it's pretty good.
Buy it cheap.
So
That's what I'll say.
Shit, man, it's one of those games like I've got so much else to play. If I find it for like $5 or less, then I'll be like, okay.
If you bought it from over here, you get it for free with Doom Bear Fear, Jeffin.
Really?
Yes.
Well, damn, that kind of sucks because I could have gotten it for free. Gosh diddly darn.
Well, it depends. What format would that be though?
360.
I got
PS3.
I got the PS3 version.
Yeah, I got the PS Tree version as well.
PS Triple.
Yeah, the PS Triple. I can't believe people actually said that and legitimately thought, man, that sounded really cool. Because no matter what, when I say it, I just sound like I should be beat up. Immediately, like, PS Triple, and it's like, attack that man, attack him now.
It was a triple because it clearly wasn't a home run.
Yeah.
Oh, and they call it the PSX3 or the PXX2. That annoying.
Dude, I always thought PSX sounded way fucking cooler. To me, that just sounded absolutely badass. I was like, PSX, that sounds amazing. But they could save that for PlayStation 10, where it's like injected into your dick hole or some shit. I have no fucking clue.
Oh, goodness
Yeah,
gracious.
so
Well, they released a PSX in Japan, didn't they?
yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Oh, no, dude, that thing is fucking horrible. Like, the fucking failure rate on that, it's like... It's literally like every single version of it died. Like, no matter what was manufactured, it came out dead. Just dead. You thought Red Ring was dead? If you thought Red Ring
Born
was dead, you need to get your hands on a PSX. And it's absurdly expensive if you're importing it.
Yeah. It's about $1,000, isn't it, for the top end one?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it cost a whole lot of money. But if you're over in Japan and everything, that thing doesn't cost much of shit. You're paying like maybe $150 tops, and I'm talking like tops in Japan for it. You know, obviously converted over to American dollars and everything, but still, it was fucking nutso, man. So no other games of the year for Mr. Larry. Nothing.
I can't think of anything. Like I said, it's instantly forgettable. I'm gonna remember something in a bit and then go.
Well, here, but if you remember something, chime the fuck in here. But Chaos, what are some of your games of 2012 and all the other
Oh,
good
man.
stuff.
Kid Icarus Uprising.
That was
Fantastic.
last year.
No,
No,
that was this year.
That was this year. That was March of this year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everyone was just in a big hurry to fucking dismiss it. I know, I did. And I finally came back to it, and it's fantastic. But as Larry pointed out, it has been a bit of a dry year. And that's really the only one that really stuck out to me. And I'm once again struggling to throw something into the mix here. That Style Savvy game looks kind of cool.
So
No
your
one
game-
laughs.
you-
You're supposed to laugh at that kind of thing.
Hehe.
There you I know. I know
That's my
Sainted
laugh.
Magnus played a bunch of games this year. I bet he's got a monstrous list for games of the year.
Right, let's start. Resident Evil Revelations has to be on my list somewhere because that was just fantastic. It was a Resident Evil game that I actually wanted to play.
That was supposed to be Resident Evil 6 at one point, wasn't it?
Oh, it was. But it shows exactly what the 3DS can do and what it can't do. Shame it's not a console game. Oh, it's going to be a console game someday. Right, moving on. I suppose Kid Icarus Uprising was okay, but I didn't enjoy it personally.
That's because you're a left-handed homo.
Shut up. Let's see.
Stroke resistant.
I'm just going through my list of games. Max Payne 3 has to be in that list, definitely, because it's just such a fun game so far.
Yeah, no, I quite enjoyed that, yeah.
Dishonored needs an honourable mention because we sung its praises for the best part of, 6 months, and it comes out and we're like, yeah, it's okay. But my ultimate game of the year is Borderlands 2 because it was just perfect. It's just funny, it's got a decent shooting elements, and it's not that much of a long slog to get from one place to another. So, yeah, that's my list.
Good list, though.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good list. Very good list.
Mr. Omega Sin, your turn.
That's
yeah,
Admiral
actually,
Omega Sin.
I legitimately did make a list. Let's see. I'm gonna have a list of like legitimate. This game's just amazing, and then the list of Alpha Omega Sin likes these games so much. Fuck you. I think they're games of the year and all the other good shit. But anyway, so legitimate games of the year: Resident Evil Revelations, The Last Story, Max Payne 3, Xenoblade, Borderlands 2, Darksiders 2, Sleeping Dogs, and that's it.
Yay!
As for games that aren't perfect, but I don't give a fuck because I enjoyed them thoroughly, and I will always tell people that they should try them out and play them. Yakuza Dead Souls, just fucking love that game because it's Amazors and then some. Lollipop Chainsaws, because Lollipop Chainsaw deserves a lot more credit, despite the fact that it's not perfect. It's still a damn fun game. Let's see, what else? Double Dragon Neon, because I will keep talking about how awesome it is. Code of Princess, because, beat 'em ups are fantastic, just like Double Dragon Neon, so play that. Lego Batman 2, because it's the best Lego game that there is, and there's a lot of Lego games. Yeah, that's pretty much my list that I have here. Yay, go me.
Go on, Chaos. You must have a list of Nintendo titles you could throw out there.
Well, of course I do, and everyone's expecting that. But I'm trying to think which ones are actually game of the year, And I had to say, there's a Nintendo eShop exclusive that some people you should be familiar with it. It's the sequel to Pushmo, which is called Crashmo. If you haven't heard of it, check it out in the Nintendo eShop. Good stuff. That one, and I already said Kid Icarus Uprising. And I'm trying to think, is there anything else? I would say Mario Tennis Open, but realistically, this time around, Mario Tennis Open was just Mario Kart with tennis. So, damn fine game, but would I put it on games of the year? Not really. But still a damn fine good time.
Oh, that's good. That's all good all around then.
So that's good. I'm glad we all had our somewhat of a list, and that's why we get to get.
Larry, did you think of anything else?
I just went over IGN's 30 most anticipated games of 2012, and most of them went into the list. And they got things like Tomb
Did
Raider.
I actually buy any of these?
Yeah, Tomb Raider, Grand Theft Auto 5, and The Last of Us and The Last Guardians on their list. Which sadly, Hitman Absolution, that wasn't too bad, I suppose. Like I said, it was a very dry year, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's incredibly disappointing.
Well, you want to know it? No matter what, all of our lists are 10 times better than everything that showed up on the VGAs. So,
Yeah.
Hey, so we got that going.
So what would we say our overall game of the year would be then, out of all of us?
Oh, the one that we would put our names on and say it's absolutely.
Oh, I did mine Zombie U as well. I thought that was
Yeah.
quite fun.
oh man, all-time game. I have trouble just picking one. That's my main issue because I look at everything as a whole.
We have to pick one. One that with the Hate-Bit podcast as a whole says this.
The one that we openly endorse.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Well, you said Borderlands 2 for your game of the year, so not to go and pick your title because I probably would be prone to picking that, but I'll say Xenoblade.
Well, Xenoblade came out last year for me, so it doesn't count for me.
Oh,
So,
yeah, I forgot. Yeah,
yeah.
you guys got that
Oh,
early.
this goddamn international restriction.
Yeah. I'd say what.
Yeah, that's PAL territory. Don't get fucked over for once.
Yeah. I'd say.
Yeah,
tell
for
you what,
once, finally.
Tell you what, will we all agree? Resident Evil Revelations on the 3DS.
Yes.
I never played it enough. I've got it, but I've never
Well,
played
then pretend.
it. Okay, I'll pretend that it.
Pretend.
It's one of the best Resident Evils I've played, period, so I'll go along with it.
Right, so
All right,
the official 2012 Game of the Year from the Hate-Bit podcast is Resident Evil Revelations on the 3DS with the thumb pad.
Yeah. Until it makes its way to consoles and is going to control properly the entire time.
Yeah.
I know. It'll be fantastic.
And if they put fucking more QuickTime events in it than Resident Evil 6, I'm going to go to fucking Capcom and burn the fucking building down. There we go.
Hey, careful what you say.
Yeah. I know, it's a death threat. I'm going to commit mass genocide.
Now you said death. This is just getting worse and worse.
I know, death at Christmas.
Death at Christmas. Black Christmas this year, 2012. So that's going to do it for Games of the Year. But now we get to talk about something which we've been kind of foaming at the mouth for a little bit. And that's our most anticipated games of the year 2013. And
Yeah.
it looks like 2013 might be pretty good. I'm not going to make any predictions, but I'm looking forward to Luigi's Mansion 2 on the Nintendo 3DS. I cannot wait for this game. I cannot wait.
Make that two of us, mate.
Oh yeah,
I was going to say, make it 3 of us.
Make it the entire cast, fuck it.
There you go, yeah. Everybody can't
Words
wait
in my
for
mouth.
Luigi's Mansion.
Mario.
Mario! Oh,
But
wow.
there's other stuff on the horizon, though. I mean, boys, what are you guys looking forward to?
Bioshock Infinite.
Oh,
There you go.
that's a heavy hitter right there. I'm going for surprisingly a Sony exclusive, The Last of Us by Naughty Dog. That looks fucking amazing.
Mushroom zombies.
I know, it's going to be cool.
It looks very cool.
I can't wait to get my greasy mitts on that game.
I have so many fucking games that I'm looking forward to. I mean, you guys actually named off a couple that I have, but I'll name one that which always brings up a couple chuckles. Bayonetta 2. I'm
not saying anything. I'd just like to say that now. I'm not saying anything.
Even despite
you better not say anything.
Despite the fact I have not seen anything for it, Bayonetta is one of my favorite action games ever. It's fucking amazing on every front. So a sequel, fuck yeah. Let's see, Ace Attorney 5. I'm looking forward to that. Yakuza 5. Ni no Kuni.
Yep.
I
was gonna say
Ni no
that.
Kuni's gonna be, dude. That game just looks so fucking awesome. Like every little part of me is just screaming out, "This is how you felt when Lunar 2 was coming out," and I'm like, "Yeah!" So I feel like a little kid again, being excited about something, something that nobody seems to pay attention to, and I don't know why. But Sly Cooper 4, I'm really looking forward to that because I liked Sly Cooper games. Devil's Third. That game hasn't been getting a lot of publicity for some reason, but it deserves it because it looks fucking cool. And
How about
I don't know.
Aliens, Colonial Marines?
Oh, I'm waiting for that one.
Yeah, that looks very cool.
I'm waiting for that one. I'm waiting for another one. What was it called? Fucking hell. Oh, the new Tomb Raider I'm actually interested in because that looks interesting.
Yeah, it looks a lot better than half the shit that they put out later on in its life cycle, except for the very last one, the one with like the camera way up high. Damn, I can't remember the name of it now. It's a downloadable only game.
Oh, yeah, I know the one you.
Cradle, is it Cradle of Life?
That's a film.
That's a movie.
Oh, okay. God, what the fuck is the name of that game then? Well, put it this way, that game I liked a whole lot, despite the fact that it was like a far, far, far departure from Tomb Raider. But the new one looks amazing and really violent. Never thought bow and arrows
Guardian
looked
of Light.
Guardian of Light. Thank you.
Metro Last Light is another one I'm looking forward to. That was the one I was trying to think of. I believe we got another. I think we got another Sony one on the way. I'm trying to think what it's fucking called.
Cool. Deadpool. The Deadpool game I'm looking forward to quite a bit because I like Deadpool comics and
Isn't there supposed to be a movie of that coming out?
They've been fucking working on that forever. I have no clue. It'd be a lot better than Ryan Reynolds pretending to be the fucking Green Lantern. So
anything would be better than Ryan Reynolds being the Green Lantern.
Yeah.
I think anything would be better than Ryan Reynolds, personally.
Here's something I would like to take the Green Lantern movie and toss it inside of is Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Silly name aside, it looks absolutely fucking badass as shit. Because I never thought at any point in my life I'd be like, yeah, Raiden looks cool. And something with Raiden, can't wait to play. And this, yeah, I'm seriously like foaming at the mouth to fucking play this game because they just look cool as shit.
I'm sorry to piss on your chips, but that game is actually not that great.
I don't even care. I really don't, because it's the only time that I'm gonna say that Raiden looks awesome.
How important is it for you to control the game? How important is it for you to actually walk up to the game, pick it up, and control it, and actually properly control it?
Pish posh, control? What do you mean? Yes, control's very important.
Yeah, you're not gonna like it.
See, I heard that. I heard quite a few people complaining about the control, but again, I mean, it's gonna be one of those things I have to get my hands on because a lot of people complained about the control in Lollipop Chainsaw, for instance. I controlled it just fine and still enjoyed it despite some of the fucking quirks in it. So, I don't know. It's just, if there's ever going to be something you'll be like really excited for, sometimes you look past all the bullshit, whether that's fanboy goggles or not. But I couldn't say in this case because I've hated Raiden with a fucking passion up until now. So yeah, now I want to take him out to a bar and get a fucking drink.
Devil May Cry reboot's coming out in January.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that to Alpha. He's gonna blow. He's gonna blow. He's gonna blow.
I'm gonna blow a load through the fucking game and impregnate it. I truly could not give a shit less about that because the fucking company making it are a bunch of fucking cocknobs, and Capcom even thinking it was a great idea to go and reboot Devil May Cry after the 4th installment was just silly because that was a really fantastic game, despite the fact that the 3rd one is still superior. But yeah, whatever.
The 3rd one was superior. Nero needs to fucking jump off a bridge.
Yeah, I really didn't need him around. I was fine with just Dante running around being awesome with his pizzas, sundaes, and bitches on each arm. But I don't know. In the new one now, just everything looks silly. But I am hoping that apparently, let's see, that I got to see some of the story that's supposed to be pissing everybody off, and yeah, the fucking narrative just went straight out the fucking window. So that ought to be a joy for everybody to experience.
Oh,
I can't wait. I'm hoping that it fails miserably. I just want to laugh. That's all I want. Just one good fucking chuckle.
I'll tell you an interesting fact about me. I was the company who's making the new Devil May Cry game. Their Ninja Theory, their first game, Kung Fu Chaos. I was hired as a character artist for that game as well.
Really?
Ooh.
Yes. But yes, it didn't go through. They didn't like the designs I was doing, so I didn't carry on. So
Don't blame.
See, so yeah, they're douchebags.
yes, they are douchebags. Fuck them.
See, on two fronts. You know what game I'm just dying for, and I'm sitting here and I just can't wait to tell you about, is Rayman Legends on the Wii U.
Yes.
This game is, I guess, coming out in February. The game looks fucking intense. Myself and Mrs. Yelkeas says, "Wait, you're buying this fucking game?" And I said, "Yes, dear." And we played it at Best Buy a little while back, and oh my goodness, it is fucking amazing.
Oh, dude, it just the music. Like, did you do the running stages with the music and shit?
Yes, where it
See,
becomes a rhythm game.
Yeah. Here's the thing: Rayman Origins is one of the best platforming games ever.
Ever. It's a platforming game, and they give you water slides. That's the only way platformer games could get better.
Yeah, it's extremely fucking cool. But when I saw, okay, the graphics for Rayman Origins are already amazing to begin with, but Rayman Legends, they somehow made it look better.
Stellar.
Yeah. Like, it was just fucking awesome. I mean, that's the only thing I've gotten to play on Wii U so far, because I don't own one yet. But it was so fucking awesome. Yeah, my wallet's the main excuse. That and the holidays. The fucking holidays.
Damn fucking holidays.
Damn people I give a shit about and want to buy them things. Damn them.
Yeah, what a bunch of fuckers, right?
What else are you looking forward to coming out for the Wii U?
The Wii. I'm really excited for Pikmin 3, and I don't know why.
Did you like the first two?
I liked the first one. I didn't play number 2, and I plan to before the game comes out. Now, it's been delayed, mind you. I guess it's pushed back till like May or something like that, and I don't mind that. I figure take your time, get it right. Other people could learn from that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name names.
Or name companies.
Yeah, I think they come from Maryland, but anyway. So I think that's important. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Oh, Fire Emblem Awakening. I'm not really into RPGs at all, but I find that this really piques my interest. I don't know why, but I'm very excited to play it.
I'm glad that you're playing an RPG.
Aren't you proud of me?
Yeah.
I am quite.
Yes, you have to read.
I know, it's fantastic. What's funny is the one thing that convinced me to try RPGs. There's a little, basically an unadvertised little game that works with Street Pass in the Nintendo 3DS called Find Me. If you guys are familiar with that game.
No.
And that is an uber stripped down RPG, much like Pokemon. And suddenly I'm like, oh, this is fun. All right, I'm going to try an RPG. And I decided that Fire Emblem Awakening is the first RPG where I'm going to sit down and I'm going to take it seriously and I'm going to finish this son of a bitch. So turning over a new leaf.
Is that your New Year's resolution?
No, my New Year's resolution is to not kill you.
No, that was last year's.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, game on then. I think so. I think I can do that. Yeah, make that my resolution to finish this goddamn game, and I think I will.
Good on you. So
But,
that pretty much clears up 2012 for us in 2013.
I know, man.
Burping.
There's I just feel it, and I have this feeling, and I don't want to, feed any misdirected flames. But I think this 2013 might be a pretty damn good year. It's shaping up nicely. Now, mind you, for the wrestling fans, I'm going to set the stage for you. This is essentially going to be, I think this is going to hit us the same way like Royal Rumble hits you every year. It sets you up for what's going to be a real good WrestleMania, and then...
Yeah, it kind of deflates like Your Chaos did then.
It does. So, but you know what? Just I think it's going to be something good, or at least it's looking to be pretty good. So don't get too excited yet.
Fingers crossed.
I mean, fingers crossed. That's very important. Anyway,
Fingers crossed. High hopes, that sort of thing. So
that and all that good stuff, and just sit tight, because here it comes. That sounded like rape, didn't it?
yes.
Okay. Well, that happens on this show. But that's going to do it for the most anticipated games from the Hate-Bit podcast in the coming year 2013. And now, as you know, it's around the holiday time in the northern hemisphere, anyway. And we talk about video games on here. If you've never heard our program before, you may have picked up on it once or twice. And we're old guys, and we have our memories of holidays past, and video games do have a certain semblance, with this being one of the biggest consumerist holidays in the history of the fucking universe. So, right now, the Hate-Bit Podcast is going to share with you favorite Christmas gaming memories. And you know who tells a real good Christmas story? Alpha Omega. And Alpha tells what National Lampoon does from time to time. Alpha Omega said, can you tell us a happy Christmas story?
I can. I'll tell two quick ones and just smash them together. One of the coolest Christmases ever was when Nintendo 64 came out.
Nintendo 64!
Well, you gotta have the remix. It's like 64. Oh my god! 64. But all remixes aside, when that came out, I mean that's what I wanted. I remember reading through my EGM magazines, my Nintendo Power magazines, and talking to my friends about it. I wanted a Nintendo 64 in the worst way. I had Nintendo, I had Super Nintendo, I had Game Boy. My brother, he had Sega Genesis and PlayStation, so I got to have, the best of both worlds. But I was the Nintendo kid. Well, my mom managed to find one at a retail outlet called Hills. They don't even have that fucking store anymore. It got bought up by Ames, and then like a couple months later, they just went bankrupt, which is fucking ironic. But she ended up finding one there, and the two games that I wanted was Mario 64 and Wave Race 64. Wave Race was like one of the most amazing looking things to me, and Mario 64 made me shit my pants. It just like at the time it was like Mario is in 3D. Mario is in 3D. Holy, what are you doing? How are you? Like that voodoo you do, Nintendo. Like this form of mysticism isn't supposed to come out of an electronic device, but it did. And unfortunately, she could not find a copy of Mario 64 anywhere in Pittsburgh at all. So she ended up giving me the other game I wanted, which was Mortal Kombat Trilogy.
Oh,
and
you so.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Nintendo 64 control pad is not good for fighting games, as everybody knows. But except for Smash Brothers, but that's a different beast in itself. But yeah, she also got me a TV that year, because I was playing on a TV inside the kitchen all the time. But I woke up, I had a fucking 19-inch little Samsung tube television with a Nintendo 64 hooked up to it, and the game sitting there. And it was hidden behind my Jim Carrey The Mask cardboard cutout. And she pulled it to the side. There it was. And she woke me up at like 5 in the morning, and I'm groggy as shit. And I did not flip out like the Nintendo 64 kid. And she wanted to fuck my day up because she wanted me to basically explode like fucking Pop Rocks and Coke and stuff. And I didn't. And then I sat there glued to the TV, and nobody could do anything about it. I would not stop playing it. It was awesome. And the other one is she got me Lunar 2 and a Game Boy Color with Pokemon Silver. The only things I wanted. The limited edition version of Lunar 2. I still have all that stuff to this day. And the Lunar 2 is like my favorite gaming item I own. Sentimental value, of course. So yeah, I was really happy to have all that stuff, and it meant the world to me. So it's good memories and good times.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's nice. Saint Magnus, do you have a nice story like that?
No.
Oh.
I have stories of disappointment. No, I'm only kidding.
Oh, well then maybe you should tell it right now, just to level things out, because right now I think the audience is far too high on tasty happiness.
1993.
Oh no, wait. Happy stories never start with 1993.
Dude, nobody ever starts anything happy by saying it that year. Way.
I'm trying to do the whole, the Law and Order thing where it just goes, dun, dun,
oh,
and it shows the date.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. I'll do it for you, and then you tell your story. Ready? Dun dun.
1993. There we go. Yeah, so back in 1993, I was 9. I got hold of my first Mega Drive. of my own. And I was like, I got what 2 games for it, and they were what were bundled with the thing, and that was Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and it was Mega Games 3, which was pretty cool. Considering it had like it had Thunderblade, Super Monaco GP, and Alien Storm. I wanted to get a Super Nintendo at the time, and my dad was like, "Yeah, we'll get you a Super Nintendo. We'll get you a Super Nintendo." I was like, "All right, cool," because I always wanted Nintendo instead of Sega, so it was kind of like what my dad could get at the time. So he gets me this Mega Drive 2, and I was like, "Oh yes, Mega Drive! I want to play this." I forgot about every single present that I owned, and I thought I wanted to set it up. Would my dad get up? No. It was gone 1:30 when he woke up and finally set up the bloody place, the Mega Drive, and I'd sat there all day, didn't even touch my Christmas dinner. Yeah, so that's my little happy memory of Christmas. Ever since then, it's just been shite.
It's an
Boy, I'm
abusive
not going to
child.
ask you to tell happy
neglect.
stories.
I'm not a very good storyteller.
You're just not good with making people happy.
No, I'm a screw.
That's Alpha Omega Sin's job.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
is.
But anyway, Larry Bundy, do you have a happy Christmas story to tell us all?
I think so. I think it was 1990.
Oh boy.
Yes. No, it's not. It's not a bad story. Basically, did you ever, when you were younger, sneak try and find your presents hidden anywhere?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Yes. Well, that's why I done that, and I found this box, this interesting looking box, and I tore open a peek of it, and it was a Game Boy. And I thought, oh yes, it's what I really wanted. I wanted a Game Boy for Christmas, and come Christmas Day, my parents had noticed I'd opened tore the corner over it and knew what I was going to get, so they hid it a whole of Christmas. So I got all depressed that they didn't get me it until right at the last moment when it was hidden behind the curtain. I got you it, and that's my main Christmas I remember. And also I remember getting a Master System one year because they gave me a pamphlet, and I just read it over and over and over again, studying it like in depth, because you always do that, don't you, when you're a kid, when you like advert or something, you find an advert or a pamphlet or something for a new console, and you'll just look at it over and over again for hours on end. I always remember that for the Master System. So yes, that was another Christmas.
Oh, see, that's a nice story. I wish I had a nice story to tell, but I don't.
So
I'm
I'm
going to tell you.
Jewish.
I know. I wish we had we'll find a happy way to cap this off, but I can tell you 2 stories real quick, much like Alpha Omega Sin did. This is actually a really short story. I remember Christmas. I wanted to say this was like 2000, or no. This is probably like 1998, and I think I was like 15 years old. And I'm just lying in my bed, thinking about what I want for Christmas. My mom cruises into the room. Maybe I told you this story once before, and she says, "Hey, David's getting a PlayStation. You want a game?" Not, "Darling, what would you like for Christmas?" or anything like that. Just, "Hey, he's getting something. You want something to play on it?" And that's when I asked for Resident Evil 2, and then they rented a copy and wrapped it for me. And then we had to take it back. So, But it's a bummer, right? But everyone knows that story. But the other story I wanted to tell you, this was Christmas, I think the very next Christmas. And we were all over at my aunt's house. And for those who know the general area I live in, Corona, California. And we went to stay there, and coming from this is my dad's side of the family. They like to open the presents at fucking midnight. I hate that shit. So I had to sit up with my annoying ass cousins, and I was playing Bust-A-Move 2 on the Nintendo 64. And I was ruling. And I was having a good time. The time was just passing by, and just waiting, and I was ruling, and I did very well. And then went downstairs, and it was Christmas time. It was time for opening the presents. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it myself, even if you told me it was going to happen. And no one bought me anything.
Oh.
Nobody remembered to get me anything. Not even my folks.
Oh.
And I have to say that thanks to that devastating mark on my psyche, every Christmas since then has been so much better. Because even ones that sucks, like, well, it couldn't be any worse than that. So, yeah. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, that makes me want to go out to Toys R Us now and buy you a present.
Oh, you don't have to buy me anything. However,
However,
you would support me in my run for president in 2020. I'd really appreciate it.
I want to support your album, but you've not finished it yet.
Well, I'm working on that too, and I thought that was going to be a Christmas present for the entire Hate-Bit audience, but it didn't work out that way. But, very soon. Anyway, those were Christmas gaming memories, and I think it was fantastic and a great way to close the podcast. But now it's time. Oh, yes, it's time for your favorite part, my favorite part. That's right, the great big rant. And because we got a special guest today, our rant is being piloted by the mighty Larry Bundy Jr.
Hello, yes. Well, you want to hear my rant, do you?
Yes.
Yes. Well, my rant is a recent thing with Nintendo, with Europe. What they're doing is any 18 rated game, so adult games, you're not allowed to download them or watch the trailer of them unless it's after 11 p.m. until 3 a.m.
A 4-hour fucking time.
Yes. Time window to watch or download a game.
I was not aware of this.
Wait, that's any time?
Yeah, you're not allowed to
Even for
download.
people who are adults?
Yeah, you're not allowed to download the game, or you're not allowed to watch any trailers for it.
Who came up with this? The Germans?
It is the Germans, yes.
It was
The Germans.
Yes. It was the Germans.
Yeah, the Germans. The Germans are the people that when Cannibal Corpse comes to town, they don't let them play anything from the first 3 albums because it's illegal to sell those albums in Germany.
Well, it's because the music will invoke the resurrection of Hitler. That's why.
Apparently so. That's interesting. Yes. What happened between 1939 and 1946? Nothing.
We're on vacation.
But is that true? So
Yes.
you just can't.
No, you can't. You can play them, but but you can't download them or watch the trailer of it.
Really?
Yes,
That sounds like a bunch of shit.
it is because they're deeming laws from Germany on the rest of Europe.
I think that's,
Probotect all over again.
I think that's awful. And how does this make you feel, Larry Bundy?
I think it's patronising. I'm an adult. It's self-governing of children, really. I mean, you're not letting kids download games from using your credit.
Yeah, I mean, I think, it's like the parental settings are one thing, but this is a bit overboard.
Yeah, I just think it's one step too far, and I think it'll cost them as well. It's cost them sales. This is the same reason why they've put blood in their games, wasn't it? After the sales dipped because of Mortal Kombat.
That was fun.
There was that, exactly. So, goddamn Germany.
Yeah.
However, they are the ones that gave us the tradition of the Christmas tree.
Yeah, I thought it was Austria.
Huh?
Yeah,
was it Austria?
Yeah, because
Well, that's called Germany now. According to my American public school textbook.
Damn.
you went to public school. Oh god.
Oh, well, hey, wait a minute. Alpha Omega said, don't you hate the self-governing of children?
Yes.
This is an exciting close to the
This
podcast.
is an exciting closer, I know. Well, fuck all this bullshit. You really tell me that everyone, we gotta make everything for the children now? Some things are not for children. That's why there's a goddamn mature sticker on the fucking thing.
Well, yeah. I always say it just goes back to the parents. If you're buying it for your kids, shouldn't you know what the fuck is in it? And you can say, well, I didn't know, because that just means you weren't paying attention. So.
Yeah, that's fuck you and fuck all the parents that are going to be spending all this money on the video games coming this holiday season. Anyway, it happened again, and you've wasted a perfectly good chunk of your life listening to the season finale of the Hate-Bit Podcast Season 2. We thank you for joining us. Joining me was Alpha Omega Sin.
Let's see. How do I close the end of this? For the holidays, do not contract any STDs, and just remember, my dick is bigger than yours, but it's okay. I still love you. That's all. Alpha Mason.
The Supreme Sainted Magnus.
The Supreme Sainted Magnus. Yes, right. I'm just going to make it plain and simple. It's not Happy Holidays. It's Merry fucking Christmas. End of story. Have a good one, folks. Don't drink too much, and make sure you enjoy yourselves. Laters.
And our very special guest, Larry Bundy Jr.
Let's wish you a happy holidays and a happy new year and all that generic bollocks.
Bollocks.
There you go. And I'm Yell Chaos. And on behalf of everybody on the show, we want to wish you hateful holidays and a prosperous new year. We'll see you next time. Until then, enjoy eggnog and all that sort of thing. And make sure when you get a chance, see your boss at your job, look him right in the eye and tell him what a cheap, lying, no good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is. Hallelujah. Holy shit. Where's the Tylenol? You guys have been great, and we have been the Hate-Bit Podcast. See you next year.
He deserves a gold star.
Yeah, I'd say that. But
Yeah,
basically, what I'm going to say is repeat what you just said, but imitate yourself. There we go.
Is everybody here?
Oh yes, it's recording by the way. When you said that.
Okay, well that's all. Well, what do you think? You're wasting tape or something?
Yeah, I'm wasting hard drive space.
You have to get the razor blade out.
Yeah, it just means it's got more editing to do. That's all.
Oh, more edit. You
God, he's
cut
gotta
once,
press
you cut it
stop
again.
and
You know,
start.
we get it in one take.
I know. Come on, get on with it, you fucking.
Editing, is end capping, and you know it.
Get on.
You
with it.
deal with such a
Get on
caliber
with
of
it.
talent.
Get
You don't
on
make
with
the
it.
rules English. God damn it, Bill, you there?
Oh, I'm here.
Okay, everybody's here. Fantastic. Okay. Are we recording?
Yes.
All right. In 3, 2, 1.
Anything to try and put you off, like you put me off.
Oh, there you go. Whatever. The Hate-Bit Podcast, Season 2, Season Finale, starring Alpha Omega Sin.
Howdy. That's all. Just howdy. That's all you get this time. Howdy.
The Sainted Magnus Show.
Howdy. Why
You're
do
a
you sound like you're in
copycat.
a bathroom anyway? Chaos.
I don't know. Does it sound that way?
You sound like you're in a bathroom.
Did you ever think that he might be in the bathroom?
That's
I mean,
I'm
that's-
thinking.
Kill two
That's
birds with one
just
stone.
discriminatory to people
Poop
that
and podcast.
decide to do podcasts inside the poop room.
It's diarrhea coming out of both ends.
All right, cut. Start again.
Oh, that is gold. That's staying in.
No, it's not.
It's only because we
You
said.
can do an outtakes, can't you, for the Christmas special?
Yeah,
What?
I'll put it on the end.